ever tried adding more brimstone? That's what Barry is asking if you added more brimstone.
Okay, so I downgraded from 1920 to 1280 on the resolution for output,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not seeing the output warning message again. So we might be okay on the encoding. We might be
Alright,
okay. I
that's good,
will
that's good.
Pyro, my friend, let me know if we are running super far behind on from Shuji's stream, if you'd be so kind. And anyone who is still in my mess of a stream, please note in the title you can see that there are the commands exclamation point collab to bring up
Mhm.
Shuji's stream and exclamation point multi-stream if you want to watch both streams on the same screen.
And as for people on my channel, if you want to take a look at both of our streams at the same time, I will be sharing Viv's screen for his art on mine. But if you want to see it at a bigger resolution, go ahead and simply hit exclamation point multi, and then you'll get the ability to watch both of our streams. Actually, I'm going to change that right now on Nightbot because I had it set for VIPs, but I should probably change that to all people. One
You know
second.
what? That reminds me, I should probably change update.
It's still fine, honestly. I still, like, we can still have fun. Even though it started a bit rough, it's fine. You know? Besides, no adventure goes smoothly, honestly. Right?
No, it really almost never does.
If it did, then, well, every single adventure would be super easy.
There we
Huh?
go. I got your Discord up now so people can see what you're working on.
Okay.
And
But yeah.
there's me trying to cast my way into the portal and not being able to do it apparently.
Huh?
Oh, just the me standing there all looking all wizardly being like, I will reach the mortal realm. Error in
Viv is a
connection.
wizard, but Viv is a wizard, but can't do portals really well. Teleport
Oh
spells are difficult.
no. Can you imagine?
I mean, most of the time I just use a feather and throw it up in the sky, and that's how I get back to town.
Really?
Yeah.
Now you see,
Alright.
back in my day, if you showed a blue feather in front of a pretty girl
Oh,
in a
oh.
farming town,
Oh
that
my
was
god.
asking to be married. That's Harvest
Nah.
Moon logic right there.
Nah. For me, I just throw like a feather that has some crystals on it, and that's what happens.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there we go. Okay, I've changed the art screen now, so that way we can go ahead and get to go to the art area now. So I'm
Oh,
gonna start up.
yeah, Shuji. Actually, really quickly, if you would
Mhm.
be an an
Yeah.
absolute buddy, if you could send me your character reference,
Oh yeah. One second.
so I can draw you.
Yeah,
I
I
went.
did, and can you do the same for me as well?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Send me the whippy.
I probably have yours somewhere in a folder on my desktop somewhere unknown, lost to time.
How many times
Uh,
did you get accidentally engaged? Wait, what do you mean by engaged? Oh wait, oh.
by throwing feathers into the air.
Yeah, the thing is though that I is arrow ace, so therefore, yeah. Gosh.
It's
Yeah.
Viv finally. Pyro, how wait, what's the delay? Oh no. Well, we'll
Mhm.
see. We'll see.
We'll just do our
Uh
best.
we are doing our Gambari best.
Come on.
It's fine, okie dokie.
Hmm. At the moment right now, I think that like some of my mods are busy, so I have to kind of mod my stream myself, but I'll do the best that I can. It's fine though.
Honestly, at this point, I might honestly at this.
Depends on.
I have a number of mods. They're usually around.
Mhm.
Um, but sometimes they like to lurk.
I mean, I can kind of see everyone in my chat at the bottom, like with the little stream avatars right there.
It's only behind by 2 minutes. No, we strive for perfection in this library.
Viv, it's kind of, maybe it's probably just like, I don't know, the portal. It's fine. I don't know.
Ah.
I mean, like I used to have to deal with that when I actually still started learning like how to stream a bit. Like I didn't know how to do all the other stuff actually. Here.
Well, honestly, it's fine. Honestly, if it's behind by 2 minutes, what Pyro probably is speaking about is the Twitch check into OBS is probably behind, and that happens sometimes.
Yeah, even on mine too, it happens a lot.
It isn't behind. I'm pulling your leg.
If Pyro's in my stream avatars, I could just toss him in the sky if you want, if Pyro can come into here.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We appreciate and love Pyro.
Pyro's like my mod Onyx, honestly. He pulls my leg all the time. He's like, "Get move forward, you coward," in Hollow Knight, and I'm like, "Excuse me, I'm terrified out of my wits. This is like the Shadow Temple and the Forest Temple that had a child together. No, thank you."
Well, you've also only got one HP.
Well, just like imagine going into a dungeon, Viv, where a monster can just pop out of the ground at any minute for you. And also it can crawl around on your screen too. So yeah.
Sounds fun.
Uh-huh. And also this monster steals your face too. It's fun, I swear. Here.
Mm,
My Joy-Con's still working too, which
there
is
we
good.
go.
Oh yeah, Wall Masters and Floor Masters is the worst, of course.
Absolutely, Pyro.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm gonna just go ahead and pull up Shuji's chat in the other window because I want to get their opinion on something.
What?
So everyone, what should I dress Shuji in?
Oh yeah. Because we're
So
drawing each other, right?
we are. So I have floated to Shuji potentially Magical Boy, Cyberpunk. But if anyone in your chat has
Hmm.
any recommendations that you want to see Shuji dressed up as, let me know.
Hello there.
and
Come on, guys,
I
let him
am
know.
and I am watching both streams. So wahahaha.
Okay.
And
Me, I just
hello,
have the
Teddy.
chat on both. I just have the chat on my OBS because my computer can't handle watching two streams at once.
Mm.
Yeah. I only do that when I'm raiding out because then I can mute Twitch and then it works. Here. I think for the
Pyro
people
suggests
listening,
Cyberpunk.
I mean, Cyberpunk, you did mention that, and I would kind of like to see it actually. That would be really cool.
Cyberpunk Shuji? Okay, we can do Cyberpunk Shuji.
Hmm. I'm gonna draw. I drew this, by the way, guys. I drew this as a warm-up sketch one day when Viv was streaming. I think it was during your your JRPG retro stream day.
Yeah, Lunar 2 Day.
Yeah, and I just needed a warm-up drawing, and this warm-up drawing said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do this." No, I ain't gonna be Lolita. Hell no.
Oh, now
Oh
wait
god.
a second. Now wait a second.
Oh my god. I'm
No,
dumb. I don't know.
that if we have enough time, we'll do Lolita
Wait, what?
Shuji.
You traitor. What have you guys done? Yeah. Well, Viv draws a lot of chibis. He does.
I do. I actually despise the fact that I'm really good at chibis and not much else.
I'm trying to learn how to do chibis again because I've drawn so many action poses and like that it's really difficult for me to draw chibis nowadays.
I wish I had the issue of being unable to draw things other than action poses. Action poses are hard to learn.
They're actually not. A little bit.
I guess it's all dependent on who's trying to learn.
Well, I like drawing action comics and stuff like that, and also I work on a comic that requires me to draw action poses, but not with humans, but with ponies apparently. So yeah, and I was working on that the other day actually. Okay, let me go and get your refy. Let me get your ref sheet. Where is it? I wish to eat the reference sheet, please.
I'm actually excited because I ordered a new reference sheet that I should be getting eventually.
Ooh.
I think did I share it with you? So I'm planning to stream the Disgaea game starting sometime this summer, and I do them in order. So I'm signing up for like years of of streaming Disgaea weekly. But I found an artist who does the Disgaea art style, and so they're making me a I ordered a reference sheet with them of me
Mm-hmm.
in my male and female form to be in the done a reference sheet done in the Disgaea style.
Hmm.
So that should be fun.
Okay. Let's see here. Laughing at the room. Oh my gosh, Neon, you're still reading the comic. That's fun. I'm surprised how fast you caught up though, but then again, it's a small comic here and there. Hmm. Here. It is really hot in my room though, I'm not gonna lie on that. It is hella hot. And I can't open up my window because the sun is like literally hitting my window right now. Like, it's like, how hot is it? Mere. It is around 90 degrees Fahrenheit with a really high heat warning. Go outside, you're gonna get burnt to a crisp.
Oh
Welcome back,
no.
Pata. Yeah, I did put on a lot of, like, sunscreen today so I wouldn't get burnt. Because if I did, then I would just be, like, I would be burnt to a crisp. I'm not good with the sunlight.
No, not good with the sunlight. That's fair.
Yeah, I'm good with the heat, but not good with the sunlight. Let's see here. Mm. By the way, how did like the Lunar series, the other one that you were doing, go? Just curious. Like, did you have any time with the final boss? Just curious.
Oh, you mean Lunar 1?
Yeah.
Oh, I beat it, and I think it took me
Hmm.
2 tries for the final boss,
Oh.
and then I think it took me. It also took me 2 tries to get to the ending because there's a mechanic at the ending that I forgot about.
Oh well. What's the mechanic? I'm curious.
So you have to play your ocarina as you're going up the
Mm-hmm.
stairs to try and save your girlfriend at the end.
Uh-huh.
And if you don't play the ocarina, she just kills you.
Wait, what?
But if you play the ocarina, she'll be like, "The brainwashing is gone. I love you again. I won't murder you
Oh
this
my god.
time." And I'm like, "Okay, okay, there we go."
I find that quite a little bit like that kind of reminds me a little bit of like some of like one game from Dragon, like the first game of Dragon Quest a bit. Although this one, it's not like where you play an ocarina or anything like that. It
Yeah.
literally is like you actually have the choice to actually just screw the world over if you want, actually, in a sense. Without really real, but you can do it if you want. That's the choice.
Mhm.
In Dragon Quest One, when you go to fight the Dragon Lord,
Mhm.
what happens is Onyx, why you do that to me? My mod just tossed a bottle at my face. Onyx, why?
They're telling you to hydrate. They care.
Well,
Good
they tossed a bottle at the fairy.
good work, Onyx.
I'm just glad that the portal is not working for you, dude.
Yeah, I am too.
Hmm.
It's a little unfortunate that I have to dumb down my stream a bit, graphics wise, but better to have it
Hmm.
running than not at all.
Yeah. Like, I'm glad that I have an Ethernet cable. Like, Neon, I just began the sketch. Oh my god. They just like to throw stuff at me. That's all it is, honestly. They just like to throw stuff at me all the time. I took a sippy, guys. I took a sippy, okay?
So I tried the TITS, and I found it wasn't really my speed, so I didn't keep it on.
Mine is I like to have it throw like a like art like a JRPG items. I mean, I found like a fantasy pack for it, and I'm like, this is like my most favorite thing ever.
I think it would honestly just need to be people constantly throwing books at me.
I mean, the pack that I have, which has like all different RPG, JRPG items in it,
Mm-hmm.
has books in it,
Oh, that's cool.
so I can send it your way if you want.
Maybe. I'm honestly just not really into the whole things being thrown at me. Even digitally, I'm just like, maybe not.
I mean, I shut them off sometimes when I'm wanting just to chill stream. Like I had a Minecraft stream like on Wednesday, and I said I just want to have a chill stream, guys. I don't want to get tossed and thrown at stuff like please. So please just
Yeah,
let me do what I want.
that's fair.
Yeah, see, I try to draw chibi, and then I try and draw actual proportions.
Yeah, but then you get actual proportions for chibi.
Eh, kinda. Oh yeah, I told you earlier like that when you were saying I want to learn how to draw more like that, and how I told you I drew comics sometimes on the side of my homework in my
Mm.
school. I actually did have some classes and teachers that would say, "So when's the next episode? Because I want to know what happens in this comic." And I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Oh, you got your followers early on. Nice.
Yeah. In fact, one of my teachers, they kept a comic of my. So basically, we had to do like this kind of chart where it describes a word pretty
Mm-hmm.
much, and we give a description, and then we give an example, and then we draw a little picture for it. I went a
Nice.
step further. I made a story out of it where the person in the comic is working on said project and then out loud says, like, so if this word means this, then the opposite of this word is that. And then they start drawing a picture for it. And then at the end of the story, they're like, yes, finally I can play some games now. And it's like character time for bedtime. Like, now I wish I had a word saying I want to stay up,
Oh
you
no.
know? And my teacher for English actually kept it.
Nice.
Hmm. I like your animated emotes too. They look so cool.
My which one?
Your animated emotes, the one with you giggling, honestly, they look so cool.
Oh, the LOL emote.
Yeah.
That is
Well,
like
use
the
a
best.
profile.
That is the best money I have ever spent. Quite possibly. Like it's like, oh, well, you spent money on your model. I'm like, yeah, but no, this.
But emotes. But emotes, yes.
Honestly, and the fact that if you use an animated emote on Discord while you're talking,
Mhm.
the emote moves.
Yeah, I know. Like I saw it. Like I'm just going like, I want that. I want that. This is.
Ah.
I only have some animated emotes. I have like these ones right here. Hang on. Like these right here. I made the bongo one myself, and then I made the pop emote myself.
Nice.
Yeah, let's see here.
Put the hair on it.
Let's see here. Just doing all the sketching. My sketches are really, really messy, honestly.
Mine are too. I just clean them up as I go.
Let's see here.
For
I'm also
you.
wondering if I should make
Oh.
your robe be like blue, like your jacket in your reference, or should I make it like a darker red kind of? I'm wondering.
Mm,
I am gonna draw those books behind you that have teeth, basically.
nice. Oh yeah, bad luck. The stream is finally working today after even more trouble and mayhem.
Yeah.
But it is that you know what? I tell this to every newer streamer. I'm like, no matter how long you've been streaming, the scuff never truly leaves.
I remember seeing memes a few times when I'm browsing through Twitter. It's like new VTuber slash new streamer. So when does the scuff truly end? And then the experience tour. That's the fun part. It doesn't.
Yo.
I mean,
Invincible's such a good show too, where that meme is from.
I embrace the scuff honestly because that was kind of like majority of what I did when I was doing streaming like that. Before you met me and like that, when I had
Mm-hmm.
another look to me, my streams were just majority of the time scuffed because I didn't have like an Ethernet cable actually.
Yeah, no matter what you do, the scuff just sticks around.
Yeah. And then sometimes like the scuff is saying, I know you have the best equipment and stuff, yes, I know you have the best internet, yeah. But what if no?
I mean, like, I have halfway decent stuff in a setup and all that stuff, but still today it's like, oh, well, everything's just not going to work today until you downgrade all your shit.
Yeah, sometimes I've had to downgrade because like I remember that one time I don't know if you know what happened with OBS, but there was this one time when OBS, if when you ended a stream, like when you rated out to someone,
Mm-hmm.
it would crash the stream entire it would crash your entire computer and system entirely.
Oh, no.
It happened to my moderator Onyx.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, okay, I've upgraded, but they said they fixed it, so I'm hoping it will. And I rated a streamer by the name of Fake Cakes, pretty
Mm-hmm.
much. And then they said, like, Faye has this thing where they say this, like, Shuji, your stream lets you get work done. Your stream doesn't bully you. Your stream, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
And then I told my mod saying, guys, tell them I can't talk because my stream, like, my computer just completely crashed. Like, it won't move at all. I couldn't even move my mouse at all.
Oh, no.
That's how bad the crash was. And then Faye was like, "Oh, okay, then I take it back. So hi everyone."
Oh, I see you are cursed as well. Very well then.
I take back what I said.
Oh,
But yeah,
Shuji never has any issues. Shuji crying in the corner.
it's like Faye, I crashed. I'm wondering what I should draw in your book. I'm almost tempted to put like a crossed out sign right there for a second. I don't know, like forbidden spells, I guess.
But whatever you feel like putting on there, I'm down.
Hmm.
I read whatever.
I also heard that you were gonna like maybe make some stuff for your Patreon, like a audiobook, right?
Yeah, so I haven't started a Patreon yet, but I've been playing with the idea for a little bit, and I kind of think I want to start one where I record myself reading chapters from books, and I'll do like a chapter from a regular book every 2 weeks and upload it on Patreon. And then I'll also do a chapter every 2 weeks or more of some spicy content book where I just read the
Mm-hmm.
chapters for a different tier.
Hmm. Yeah, you could do that. Like I use Patreon a little bit. Like I have to kind of revive mine a little bit, but if you have any questions about that kind of stuff, I'd be happy to answer them as best I can.
Yeah, I might hit you up on that because I've never used Patreon before. I remember
It's
when
easy.
I was doing the D&D podcast, where one of the guy that was trying to run the podcast was like, "Oh, I set up a Patreon for people to, give us money if they want." And I'm like, "Cool. What kind of incentives are you offering them?" And he's like, "Incentives."
Yeah, that's the thing. That's one thing that like I will be honest that my younger self used to think was like saying, "Oh, Patreon's just kind of like a tip jar." In a sense, at the moment right now, mine is kind of a tip jar, but there is things that you can do to make it so it's not completely a tip jar, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I kind of feel that as a content creator already, that if I'm going to run such a thing, that I need to make content to put up there to make it valued for people to pay money towards it, because um, a lot of the people who follow me already pay a sub, so it's like I want to.
The one thing about Patreon though that I will say is different from Twitch, from my experience with it,
Mm-hmm.
is this. Unlike Twitch, where I'm going to say this right now to all you guys that want to become streamers, if you guys want to know. Unlike with Twitch, Patreon is different. Basically, instead of waiting for you to hit a certain amount a month, you get paid at the end of the month, if that's how you set up your Patreon, of course. So, I'm not trying to brag on this, but like for mine, I make about $40 on Patreon
Hmm.
a month. At the moment right now, I'm gonna soon update my Patreon with new tier stuff, but like say this, I make 40 a month on Patreon. If I
Yeah.
were to do that on Twitch, I would not get paid, correct?
Correct. So I get that. And the Twitch, if you're listening, sorry. The Twitch payout system really kind of bothers me a little bit because it very much is that whole they don't
Backbreaker.
they don't tally up your money until the end of the month, and then they make you wait 2 weeks for the payout after the end of the month, and like sometimes you're just kind of left in a lurch and you don't know what's going on because they do not update the payout amount until it's been paid out.
Yeah, so you can never truly predict. Like one time I remember it was at a certain really high amount that I was saying, yes, please, this is something I need so I can, help my family. Because I will admit this, that doing streaming, I didn't say it when we did it on our interview, but like one of the reasons why I began streaming on Twitch was because I was mostly an artist on DeviantArt, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that was my biggest source of income at the time. But once the fandom for that series that I was working on a lot in my DA ended, it kind of just ghosted entirely. Like everyone's just all dead. It's gone. So I
Oh
was like,
no.
oh crap. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. And then next thing you know, my friend invited me to show me Twitch, and I discovered VTubing in like the middle of my affiliate push, and I said I want to do it. And basically, streaming and doing art and everything like that, it is pretty much my full time job at this point. So,
Yeah. Honestly,
like I've tried,
yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
like I've tried to apply to other places in my area. Like I've sent over like 20 emails almost every single day, leading up to summer in the area to the same businesses every single time. No response. They don't want me. So I'm just saying, well, okay, then I guess I'll just do art.
You know, at least you're in the position where you can do that and do enough to support yourself. Um, I wish. I look at my content creation. I look at it and I'm like, I wish I had the time to put into it that I see
I
some
mean,
people do. But I'm older. I've got a mortgage and all this shit that I got to take care of.
I live with my family. I live with my family in like I live with my dad because I
Hmm.
used to live with my abuelita. But I'm not gonna go too much into detail because
That's fine.
I don't wanna make a rant or a sob story. But I used to live with my abuelita, but because of some circumstances, I had to move out.
Hmm.
Um, they weren't bad ones, of course,
No.
but I had to move back in with my dad. The problem is that my dad's house we've kind of had it neglected for a while because I would stay with my abuelita majority of the week,
Hmm.
and so I have to help him with the house and the fixing. So I do try to pitch in a little bit with my earnings a bit if I can't to my family a bit.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
understandable.
Hmm. But I do want to open up a shop soon. Like I was gonna open it up this year or this summer, but I said I should probably wait a bit because I still need to figure some stuff out.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's time to draw your robes so that way I can sketch them out.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to draw your hats a little bit.
I don't know. Right now, as far as my stuff is concerned, I don't think I have enough of a presence to warrant having like a merch shop. So I think I'm probably gonna stick with like exclusive stream merch that just gets released on special streams.
Mm.
Um, and then if I ever gain the presence where I feel comfortable putting capital into having just like a merch shop open with readily available merch, then yeah, sure. But you know, it can be. And I know a lot of people, a lot of streamers are seeing their numbers kind of dip down a bit around this time of year.
Yeah, because summer's out, everyone's going out and partying, going to the hotels and stuff, so they're not stuck at home pretty much anymore.
Yeah, so I understand that, and but you know, I'm we are all still trying to grow.
Yeah, but like that's the other thing also too. It's like, making friends and stuff like that, Because
Yeah,
it's like one thing I know for a fact is this content creation and being like, an artist at the same time is it's almost the same thing because you're creating stuff. And I would never have like made my stuff on DA work if it wasn't for a few people helping me out. And then next thing you know, with Twitch, it was the same thing too. I met people, I found friends, and that's one thing I'm glad that I moved when I came to Twitch here.
yeah,
It's just so much fun, honestly. I get to meet so many new people, and it's just awesome. Like that's how I discovered you, honestly.
yeah. And I mean, I've made some amazing friendships that I really treasure and value in the community since becoming a streamer, especially during a time where everyone was feeling the death grip that COVID hit on social life. Um,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people, got into it not just because, oh, hey, this is a fun thing I can do, VTubing, but also because, hey, this is a fun thing I can do during a period of time where it's really hard to go out and meet people, so I might as well stream and see who I.
Hmm. And honestly, that's the beauty of it, honestly. Like I like to meet people. That's a
Yeah.
thing I like. And meeting people is just really, really fun. I wouldn't have met like I feel like that there's also a thing like that I like to call like a golden age in a sense. Like DeviantArt back in the day when I was on there still, it had a golden age for it.
Hmm.
But over time that golden age kind of like, fell out. I still had friends there and I still do, of course.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I think I'm gonna not give you like the big long robes. I'm gonna give you like a short like some sleeves pretty much.
Oh, that
That's what
works.
I'm gonna do. Uh-huh. But yeah, I'm also just really, really glad that I decided to do streaming of it. I was kind of worried about it, but then when I kind of started, I'm like, this is fun. I can't give up on it.
Yeah. I'm glad you stuck with it.
Uh-huh.
It would have been an absolute shame to have missed out on meeting you.
Honestly, you're really, really fun to hang out with as well too. Like you're really fun to hang out too.
If you say so, I'll believe.
Hmm. Okay, let's see here. I think I got the robes pretty much done. I'm trying to do the best that I can to kind of take some references also from your actual reference as well too.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's start. Let's actually start on the body.
There we go. I'm almost tempted to make like the oh, actually I think I got an idea. I could probably put like your t-shirt image on your book actually now that I think about it.
Let
That
me
would work.
see.
Or I can make it into some kind of necklace perhaps. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this part because the hood is the hard part for me right now.
Oh, that's fair. Hoods can be awkward to draw sometimes.
Yeah. Especially when they got like the holes to put the arms through a little bit. That's the tricky part for me. But I wanna see if I can do it.
Mm-hmm. It's always good to challenge yourself.
Mhm. Let's see here. I am excited though this summer because I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff with my family. Like we're gonna be fixing up um some floorboards and such. And we've just finished retiling one of our rooms as well too.
Nice.
Hmm.
Home renovations, you hate doing them when you hate doing them, but you're really glad when they're done.
Well, it's just that we kind of have to do them because we had a water pipe break the other day or so.
Oh no.
Again, my house is 20 plus years, like, it hasn't been maintained a bit. So, my dad's house at least, because we used to stay at my grandmother's house during the week, and then we would come down on the weekend, and that's it.
Mm, I see.
Hmm.
My place that I own is about oh god.
Oh no.
My place was built in the 80s.
Oh wow. That's a long time.
And
Oh,
it was heavily neglected for a number of years. So I put a lot of work into it, and I still put
hi there,
work
Mecca.
into it.
Welcome on in. I don't know why two things showed up for some reason. Two elements showed up. Oh, that's why. I know why. It's because it has an extra one right here. There we
Mm-hmm.
go. I think I'm gonna turn that one off right now because I don't know why I have a second one. But
I
still,
just
welcome on in.
I
Welcome on
just
in.
realized I have no music playing.
I'm just playing off of Spotify right now. If you want, you can pull up. You can listen in on mine if you want. That's up to you. I'm just listening to
But
8-bit.
then I'll hear you twice.
Fair.
I'm just gonna pull up my usual drawing playlist,
Okay.
and
I'm gonna fix this too.
if it would load, please load.
I've been really into 8-bit a lot. If I were to find a person to make me a BGM, I would make it like an 8-bit kind of thing.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh. I've just been really liking 8-bit because it reminds me of like the Super NES series, like back when it was Super NES stuff.
Sometimes I wonder if I should get like an 8-bit version of my actual theme, like my intro 3 music, an 8-bit version of it for Retro Sundays.
That'd be pretty cool.
But I don't know how the musician who made the track would feel about that.
Hmm.
But I also paid them for the track and the rights to it, so like it was a custom track that I ordered.
Mostly I just tend to listen to fan tracks most of the time. Yeah, 8-bit is fun, very it is, honestly. Like, I like listening to the Dragon Quest 8-bit music, honestly, because Dragon Quest 2 especially, that one has like some really good 8-bit right there. I highly recommend it if you can one day play in the Dragon Quest games. They're really, really good. At least the first trilogy, at least.
I want to go back and replay 8 from the PS2. Was it 8?
8 is the one with the Cursed King, correct?
Yes.
I played that one on the DS. It's really, really good.
It is really good. I played it on the PS2, and I keep waiting for them to port it to a newer system, and they just never do, other than the DS.
Yeah.
And I can't get it on the DS anymore because they closed the DS shop.
Yeah, I wish that I had basically bought Dragon Quest 4 through 7 at the very least, but I didn't. I was being stubborn because I'm saying, no, I want to get physical copies. Because my dad has raised me saying, if there's a physical copy out there and you can get it, then get it, the physical copy. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, physical copies sell for major money now.
Well, oh yeah, I have a funny story you want to know. So...
Funny, haha, or funny, oh god, why?
Funny as in my dad should have listened to me when I said that this was gonna be pricey.
Oh. Please
so... So around when I was turning, I would say like level 23-ish or so, like around there. My dad saw that my favorite game, Dragon Quest IX, pretty much, and I had poured like hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of hours in this game. Okay. It died. It would not at all be read by the DS game anymore. Like my DS just would not read it. So meaning it was just completely dead. It couldn't be opened up at all. And he saw how upset I was. Now, I tried to tell him and I tried to warn him, do realize, Dad, that Dragon Quest games are rare as hell in the West. Like, if I go into, like, you know, a crossing area of some sort, in, like, broad daylight, and I just say Dragon Quest, probably I will get maybe, like, 1 or 2, maybe if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Maybe just 1 if I'm super lucky. If I go to Japan, Dragon Quest.
Everyone
like,
will turn their head almost.
Yeah, you know? It's like the kind of thing. So, obviously that means that in the West, it's rare as hell, and it's expensive as hell. It's gonna cost an arm and a leg, maybe a liver or two. But, basically, he looked at Dragon Quest IX, and he's like, it's gonna not be that expensive. Oh, God. Why is it over, like, $500 for the game cartridge itself, and about $200 for the box and stuff? And I said, yeah, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
He was just like, huh? And I said, I told you.
Spicy shit.
It's like, I told you, Dad, I told you. Thankfully, though, he found one that was at a very lower price, thankfully. But, it took a while to dig it. But now I do play that game, and I'm trying to repair my team up to where it was. Also, that's coming out really good, Viv. It's coming out really, really good.
I'm on it, so, like, I'm not even doing pencil lines. I'm just going straight into the ink pen sketch. And just clean up the lines as I go. Because if I sit here and I do, if I do pencil sketch and then try to do the line art over it, it's just gonna take forever. And I honestly like the rougher line look on this sort of thing.
Do you use vector registers? I'm guessing that's a no. Do you not know what vectors are, just curious?
So, I've been telling myself forever that, I have never taken a digital art course in my entire life. Like, I'm old, when I was in school, they didn't offer digital art as a course at the schools I went to. So, I have been self-teaching myself, and I have yet to do, like, any online courses or videos or anything that teach me how to do CS stuff. So, I need to eventually do that.
I'm gonna eventually make a video that explains a lot of the stuff in Clip Studio. Although I'm gonna have to make sure I look between which one is which, because Clip Studio Pro and EX have some features that are not enabled on each other.
Yeah.
Well, actually, specifically for Pro. Like, I showed you one of them. It was the all sides view. That's not available on Pro.
Yeah, I have Pro because, you know, I was able to pick it up when it was on sale.
Ah! Kinda, why you throw a lot of bombs on me? Why?
Blow up the elf! Blow up the elf!
How dare you? How dare you? Okay, I'm taking away your water. Hang on. 1 second.
No!
I got the water right here for you. I'm taking it away now. My water.
You want to dehydrate me?
Fine then, get your water back, but no bombing the elf.
You know how hot in hell it is? Oh. Pyro, thank you so much for the restore. I would restore, but Shuji took my water.
I drank the hydro drink from you, okay? Here, take the water. Here's the water.
Thank you.
That's one thing I like about VTUBER is you can just kind of put them on your deck right there, you know?
Delicious, thank you.
Let's see. Yeah, like, let's see here, where was I? Oh yeah, I was saying, like, that I'm gonna make a video explaining, because I'm affiliated with Clip Studio now, how to use Clip Studio, actually, and all the different ways to do it, actually. Like, all the different features, how you can use certain brushes, how you can make brushes, how you can make materials and patterns and everything like that. It's just gonna be, like, a full-blown explanation one.
So, Shuji, forgive me, I'm giving you a braid on the side.
That's fine.
because we're giving you a complete undercut on this side. So we're just going to take your little dangly sideburn hair on this side.
I've always wondered how my character would look like that, honestly. I've always wondered that.
What?
With my hair being like, you know, super short like that. Because I mostly have my hair fluffy all the time. So I'm excited to see how it's gonna come out all later. Okay. Now just for me to draw this book. Yeah, like, I can show you how to use, some vector layers and stuff. Like, I'm gonna use it on your picture, that's for sure.
I'm assuming that makes it a lot easier to do stuff like coloring and gradient.
Oh yeah, like, I'll show you one thing, actually. I'll do some line art right now, actually. Hang on. So, there's a difference between a vector layer and a regular, raster layer. The regular raster layers you can use, which I use for sketching. But here's the problem. Watch this. So if I use my G pen, I'm gonna use a thicker line for a second. So if I use my G pen, actually I'm gonna do it on the vector layer first, hang on. Alright, so I've drawn my lines like this, okay? I'm gonna duplicate it and then I'm gonna turn this into a raster layer, okay?
Alright.
So watch what happens when I shrink this thing down.
Yeah.
Okay? And then watch what happens when I shrink this one down. Ah! Oliver is why I'm giving a lesson! See how the quality dropped badly on this one on the raster layer? And then it didn't drop any quality on this?
On the vector layer, yeah.
And then when I resize this one, perfectly fine. And then there's this one.
Which looks fuzzy.
Yeah, here's the other cool thing you can do too. Watch this. So I'll do another one. I'm just drawing like haphazardly lines, honestly.
That's fair.
So I've got like this. I've got my one eraser right here. So say if I want to erase the entire line.
Yeah.
Bang, it's gone. Right there. If I want to erase a little bit of the line, bingo. And here's the other cool thing. Say if I want my lines to be a bit more smaller, or be a bit more thicker at least, I can thicken some lines here and there, at least in certain areas if I want. Like this. I can thicken the whole line, or I can thicken just like a little of the line right here. Or I can thin it down. This. I need to make the thing bigger a little bit.
So I think because of my traditional art background, I just have a really hard time figuring out all these new tools.
Oh, even I did too. Like, I used to be strictly a traditional artist, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I literally was just strictly traditional all the way. I just said, I'm not going to use these fancy tools. I'm going to just do what I want. And then I've seen, I'm like, okay, I am grateful that I have these tools.
Yeah, I need to learn these tools big time.
Well, I do plan on making tutorials soon, so maybe, like, if you want, I can send them your way. I mean, I do comics and stuff like that, so that's why I kind of have to know these tools. Yes, Neon, you do like tossing things at me.
I am sorry, everyone. I can no longer lead the revolution against Shuji because I need my water.
I actually just took a sip too anyways, because I needed that. I'm gonna switch this song though, because this song is kind of like, it's not the one I want. Let's switch to this one.
I hate how, like, I have a like song playlist on Spotify, and it's like, yeah, I should like these songs, and then it's like, oh, but I don't want to listen to this song, or this song, or this song, and then I skip, like, halfway through my list.
I mean, that's why I kind of try to make my own list. I've been kind of lazy, though, about doing it, but I will do it later, of course. And then I'll never get to it.
Well, I think part of the issue is that my song tastes are so varied that it's like, oh, I'm not in the mood for that, but I'm in the mood for this.
Yeah, that's the same with me as well. I'm also drawing your little skull right now, a little bit.
Oh, Ronick says they can lead the revolution.
Onyx. I accept the challenge. Heck. I'm gonna toss you in the coffin later. Alright, I think I'm almost done. I'm just gonna add a few more things here and there. What? Onyx, how dare you? Bonked me on the head with a hammer.
That's why a music player like Music Bee or any other lets you rate a song 1 to 5 stars. It's not even about the stars though. Sometimes I'm in the mood for like some good rock, sometimes in the mood for techno, and sometimes I'm in the mood for silly songs or musical.
Yeah.
And I get that I should be making my own separate playlist and Spotify for that music. But I just heart everything that I like and then put it in one big playlist because I'm lazy.
I mean, me, I put playlists because I have certain playlists that I can only listen to when I'm on stream.
Yeah.
If I were to listen to my current, like my usual JR, like J-Rock, J-Pop playlist, I would get a DMCA right then on there on the heartbeat, so I know I can't do that. So that's why I listen to, that's why I have certain playlists that I listen to that have things that I like anime and stuff like that, you know? And I actually do research to see which artists are okay with their music being played on there and which ones are not. It's usually what I find is the Western artists, pretty much at least, like Western music makers like that. They don't like their stuff being played, but usually in the Eastern side of the world, they're like, go ahead, whatever, you know.
For the most part, unless it's anime owned by Sony.
Yes, fair.
If the anime is owned by Sony, then it's then they're gonna mark you on. They're gonna flag it on YouTube.
Yeah, surprisingly though, you wanna know something funny? So I played Deltarune, okay? Surprisingly, my entire VOD got flagged because it has Deltarune music in it, and I'm like, I'm playing a Deltarune game, what do you think?
Yeah, what was it? I think it was Konami flagged my entire Rune Factory video. They were like, you're playing Rune Factory, and I'm like, you're playing Rune Factory music. And I'm like, right. I'm playing Rune Factory, what do you want?
It's like, dude, okay, so if I'm gonna play Rune Factory, does that mean you have to cut your whole entire music off? You know, Rune Factory, I guess? I don't know.
I don't know, but that's what they're making it sound like.
I know, right? It's like, don't play our music, but play our game. But I can't play your game without playing your music.
I want to give everyone the full experience, you know?
God, I remember one time, this is like so old that I just remember it. Once upon a time when I tried to become like, I kid you not, a Let's Player on YouTube like that. I tried to play like, you know, Zelda and stuff like that, but I didn't have the technology for it. Yeah. So you want to know what me and my sister would do?
What'd you do?
We used 2 laptops, one that would be facing towards the TV, yes, towards the TV, in a dark room, and then the other one which would face towards us for our mics. That's literally what we would pull, and that's how we had to do it. It was so funny, honestly.
If anything owned by Sony, honestly. And I don't know how I feel about Sony like having an almost monopoly on anime stuff too. Since they own both Funimation and Crunchyroll.
Ugh. I'm gonna make your staff, by the way, look like a dragon/worm in a sense. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, bookworm.
It's gonna have a gem right here as well too, right here.
That makes me think of Zelos' step layer.
Ooh. Like, I'm almost done with the sketch, by the way.
What do you guys think? Should we give Shuji one robotic eye?
I mean, when I get angry, my eyes go red, so you could do that. Like, look, hang on one second. Hang on.
Oh, I've seen him.
Maybe the other time. Like this, see? And I put that way because people couldn't tell if I was angry or not sometimes, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna just do this that way. Okay, time to draw your monster book monsters. Like your little companions, I guess. I always done a joke thinking in my head saying if I entered like your library I'd have to be careful not to pick up the wrong book and have it be like a monster book that wants to eat me. I'm like, ah!
Oh no, it's confirmed canon. The books in my library eat you if you don't have permission to touch them.
But what if I even bring like what if I just come and say I want to check out a book?
Then I'll give you permission to take that book.
But what if they still chase me though? I've gone into your library sometimes and they still chase me.
Oh, you must have been going on when I didn't know you were there.
But I saw you at the front. What?
Did
I don't know. I saw you at the front desk and you said go on ahead, and so why?
Was I actually paying attention or was I reading a book?
Okay, yes, I think you were reading a book. Damn it. Though you nodded your head when I said, "Can I go to the back and get the books?" and you're like, "Yeah, sure."
You know how many people have come into the library looking for books?
A lot, but I don't think that many have come out though. Okay, there we go.
Oh, just because Vilio gave you permission doesn't mean the books have to like you. Ooh, ow. They're
not fond of the adventurer class, so that's why they got angry.
Well, I mean, think about all the adventures that come through the demon realm trying to take down the demon king.
I mean, that's because they're problems in the mortal realm. What if I bring books a nice snack? What do your books like to eat anyways, besides adventurers, that is?
Oh, but that's like their main supply, that's their main food supply, is adventurers.
That's it, I'm bringing like a demon transform potion next time I go into your library.
Shuji with horns, interesting.
I mean, if I have to sneak in your library to get a book, then I'll do it if I have to. Let's see here.
I'm actually really happy with how this hand turned out.
Let me see. Ooh, that's looking good.
Give you a little paintbrush.
I'm liking it. Let's see here.
Now I'm trying to figure out how I want to draw you holding a tablet in the other arm.
Hands can be tricky, but once you master them, it's like, here's a hand, there's a hand, everywhere's a hand. There's a hand there. I think that 2 monster books should be good for you. But I think that's a good summon limit, I guess.
What if you're not an adventurer? Put a bookworm. So my fan base is called Bookworms, and they're spelled W-Y-R-M, like dragon, like the dragon worm.
I actually sent you a picture of one once upon a time like that.
You did.
I still feel bad that I wasn't able to respond to you at that time, and I still feel bad to it in my day, honestly.
No, it's alright, I never went anywhere and got anything made anyways.
Yeah, but what if, though?
I mean, you know, there's still the potential to do it. I mean, you know, I'm just waiting on a couple things that I want to finish, paying out before I take on any more commissions.
I just thought of an idea. What if, like, these flying books, like their tongues pretty much, they look like those kind of bookmarks, but they're like this kind of, like, you know, like this kind of, pretty much. You know, like they look like a bookmark, but like the tongue is like the bookmark, you know?
Like the tongue just kind of sticks out like this and curls, but it's shaped like a bookmark.
Yeah. That's something I like to do. I like to design stuff. That's my thing, honestly. I love to do.
Honestly, me too. Gob recently decided that Gob, who's a Goblin VTuber, decided they wanted to get remade into a short stack because their original model is like a tall goblin. They look more like a green elf than an actual goblin. So
also,
want to get redesigned.
Mod is asking.
So they're like they want to get redesigned as a short stack goblin.
Huh.
And
also,
so I helped them with like a basic redesign of their character, and like, oh my god, I can't believe you're doing this. Thank you so much. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm like, no. I love concept designs. I'm like, I am literally enjoying this, so do not feel bad about it, you know?
Yeah, that's what I like to do sometimes too. Like, I did that for my mod Onyx actually. Like, I don't know, have you seen his demon form disgrace?
I don't think I have. Are Oni demons allowed? Yeah. I'm actually a big fan of Onis.
I actually made his new look actually. Although he doesn't have a proper reference sheet, but like he also found me from the MLP fandom in a sense. But he had a changeling look to himself. So I went ahead and he said, I want to make myself into a demon, but I don't know what else I want. I said, well, what colors are you thinking? He's like, dark blue. I'm like, okay, I can work with that. Even though I have trouble seeing it, I can work with this. And then he's like, but I want to have it like this, I want to have it like that. And next thing you know, he fell in love with a certain boy's hair that was in Pokemon Legends, basically. The Diamond Man, basically. I forget his name right now. Yeah, he fell in love with his hair, so I said, okay, you want that hairstyle? Like, yes, I want something like that hairstyle. I'm like, okay, so how does this look? And I showed him, he was like, wait, what? 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 He got shocked really, really quick. Like, hang on, let me see if I got the picture. I think I got it right here. 1 second. Now that's Hollow Knight stickers. That's a merch thing I need to work on later. I wanted to show you. Why not? Where did I put it? I know I have it here somewhere. No, that's the monthly picture. Where did I put it? Where? Where is it? Oh man, do I not have it anymore? I know I have. Oh, there it is. I found it. I'm sending it to you, by the way. Right there. But yeah, I just did that in a voice call. And he's like, Shuji, why? And I'm like, because I can. Now deal with it.
Nice. I like it.
And that's where the one color sketch thing came out from, honestly.
I dig it. Onyx, you are welcome in my library anytime.
Yeah, they said that they're fine with the Oni demons. I'm gonna move the other book that's right here over to the other side. Actually, I'm gonna move this one right here, and then I'm gonna move this one right here. Once I have the sketch done, line art is like a breeze for me.
I just like to be so precise with my line art lines that it can take me a while.
Yeah, vector layers can do that. So if like your lines, if you see that one is too thick and then one is too thin, you can actually just adjust it right then and there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move this one though. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. I'm actually gonna move it to right here to be in front. So what I need to do, I need to move the entire picture of it. There we go. I'm gonna move that a little bit. I'm actually gonna hit time lapse so I can make this into a time lapse. I want to make this into a time lapse now.
So how do you do that?
If I remember correctly, at the moment right now I don't know if it is in Pro. I think it is. But 1 second, let me just move the book here. Okay, so you got two little book monsters right around you. Alright, so if you go to File, and then you scroll down, it should be called Time-Lapse right there. And then you hit Record Time-Lapse, and it'll start recording your drawing right then and there. From where you have it at the moment right now. If you started it, if you hit the time-lapse function right now where you're at right now, Viv, it'll just start the recording right there, and then when you do the coloring and other stuff, it'll catch it. It catches any pen stroke that you do, though.
Okay, so it does not have time-lapse in Pro.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll get X next time they put their stuff on sale.
I mean, if you want to use my link, you can.
Huh?
If you want to use my link, you can. Honestly, I'll let you know. Yeah, like, I have a link on my page, honestly. Because, like, I'm affiliated with Clip Studio now, so I can promote their stuff, actually.
Nice! Well,
but yeah, I'll let you know when it goes on.
When it goes on sale, I'll be happy to use your link.
Yeah.
Thank you. Get that and support a friend? Hell yeah.
That's why I want to make the how to use Clip Studio thing, because, I won't shut up about Clip Studio. Like, anyone that knows me knows that I won't shut up about it.
I know some people that I'm friends with are more like, oh, well, Spy or GIMP is better, and I'm just like, I don't know. Like, even with not knowing how to use it very well, I really like Clip Studio. Honestly, and I even picked up an iPad to try out Procreate, and I still prefer Studio.
Well, also Procreate has a limit on how many layers it can use, actually.
Yeah, which I found kind of.
I use about, if I'm gonna be honest, with my layers, with my artwork, I use about almost 300 plus layers sometimes.
So I'm still in the habit of like condensing my layers as I make my art.
That's a good habit, because I've lost that habit with mine. Alright, so here we go. Line art, let's get this party started.
I am giving you Mega Man legs. I am not.
That's fine. That's fine.
you have huge feet at the bottom of your legs. We'll call you the 1 HP bomber. Shuji Chaos Elf. Fair.
Alright.
I'll be sure to keep some chaos.
Here we go. Here we go. What? Onyx, why you do the model toss? That's rude. I know that I say that it's rude and stuff like that, but I still kind of find it fun, honestly, though. I heard someone go outside. Am I dead? Yeah. I should make your hair a bit much more fluffy-ish a bit in the front, though. I realize that.
All these VTubers with their unkempt hair.
I mean, if you think about it, all of us VTubers just kind of go to bed, wake up, and then do stream. We all have that natural bedhead.
Oh no, I actually go to work. I actually go to work in the morning.
Like, for me, my daily day goes like this. When I wake up in the morning, I wake up at around 8 or so, sometimes.
So now there's your first problem. If I was doing this for a living, I would never wake up in the
I kind of have to, because for me, like, as a freelance, you know, I gotta kind of do that.
Yeah.
Like, the only days I say are my rest days are Sundays, pretty much. Like, if someone wanted to do a collab on Sunday, I'm like, that's a real big question mark for me, because I rest on Sundays.
Yeah.
Because I got carpal tunnel and stuff.
Ooh.
It's specifically more problematic in my left hand, that's my Joy-Con hand. Because, like, I'm holding my hand in that position for almost, like, 10 hours or so a day.
Yeah. So, I work a desk job, and so I try to avoid using the mouse and keyboard as much as possible when I'm not at work. So if I can play a game on a controller, I default to play it on a controller no matter what it is.
Oh yeah, same. Okay. Touching my arms a little bit, feeling a cramp. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, I do wish that the fan in my room was a bit stronger, but we're gonna get a new fan put in soon, so that's me okay.
Annoying.
I think I might redo the hair, but yeah, I'm gonna redo the hair.
Hello, bad luck. What's going on?
Oh my god, you have an Anya looking like face emote.
I was about to say, yeah.
Have you watched Spy X Family, by the way?
I've read the manga. I have not watched it.
It's so good. Like I've been watching the anime and reading the manga as well too. I've been loving it honestly a lot.
It's a really good one.
It is, and the art style is just really, really pretty, honestly.
It really is. Honestly, I wish more anime had the balls to do more of the softer tones in color.
Yeah, and I like how they did the anime opening. Like the anime opening, it starts off looking like a childish like drawing at the start, but then at the end, it looks like the usual anime style opening, but it looks super cool. It's stylized, and I love that.
Yeah, I still need to try the anime sometime.
It's on Hulu.
Oh, I don't have Hulu.
And I got Hulu. If you ever want to watch, I can always show you. I mean, I've been showing my mod Onyx, and he's like, Anya, you precious.
We love Anya.
Anya! In the anime, when she gets excited, she goes like, assassin! Why? Waka! Very much as she says that she's excited in Japanese. They have only the Japanese, though, on Hulu. Which I'm fine with, honestly.
I mean, that works for me. Most of my anime viewing, I do in Japanese.
Yeah, same. Hi there, Cookie.
Oh, hey, Cookie! Yes, it is a BB. And we are drawing a Shuji as a cyberpunk person.
And I'm drawing them as a warlock.
Which I currently play a warlock in D&D. Mwahaha.
I've actually not had I don't really play D&D much, actually. Like, I tend to listen to D&D, if that makes sense. Like, I'm more of like a person that likes to listen in on the story than rather play it myself. At least.
That's fair.
Like, my sister's been trying to say, like, just try it. I said the thing is that I don't know, like, I like hearing it more often. It's like more of like storytelling to me, at least. So I like listening to it. I like listening in on it.
I like being one of the people who plays it and gets to, like, interact with the world and shape how things happen. I enjoy it.
Yeah. So yeah. Let's see what to do. Yeah, you got like this messy looking hair.
Yeah.
I don't know why I try to make it look nice and stuff. I'm gonna mess it up right now.
Oh, well, it's fine. Maybe I did my hair for the Warlock Day. You never know. Maybe that's my uniform in heck when I have to report to the big cheese.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
Well, you don't think I go and see Satan dressed up like I am now, do you? Oh.
Nah, you'd probably gonna do it everywhere. Honestly, that'd be kind of cool though. It's like an idea for like a VTuber outfit. I don't know if it's like.
Hmm.
That'd be a pretty cool idea for a VTuber outfit, honestly.
What, just a warlock?
Well, I mean, just like a different kind of outfit for you. Honestly, I'm just kind of curious as to what you probably would have in mind. Honestly.
Have you not seen my RPG class version?
I
don't have an outfit for my model yet, but I do have a.
No, I don't think I have, sadly.
Let me grab it. Let me remember which folder it's in.
Folders everywhere.
Pretty much. Oh, thank you for the restore cookie. I sense it whenever you have the chance.
Yeah, I'm just trying to perfect this line. Ah, no, I deleted the whole line. Not good. Okay. My tablet's really hot right now. I'm feeling
Oh
the heat coming off of
no!
it.
You feeling the burn?
Yeah, but I'm used to it, honestly, at this point. Like, I'm used to it.
Neon Lighto. Hello, Neon. How are you?
Hmm.
Welcome, and thank you for the quack. Quack indeed.
Also,
Quack.
hi, Spell. Doing pretty good. We got Viv's demon portal to work. He had some problems there, some magic issues, but he got him to work.
You know,
Okay,
elf magic, demon magic, trying to commingle. It was having issues.
Viv, I need to see this on your model someday. This is an amazing outfit. My brain is going, why didn't I use this now?
Oh my gosh! So that was by my art papa who made my model too, and
That
made
is
my design.
awesome.
So
That is so cool.
I came to them and I'm like, hey, I'm thinking I want to get an RPG outfit made for myself. Can you do that? And they looked at me and they're like, well, I don't know if they actually looked at me. They looked at my DM.
Like, they probably just picked up their phone, looked at the DM, and said, "Son, what do you wish for?"
They looked at that and they're like, you do not understand. They showed me their work and they are actually like, they do art and program, like old school sprite, 2D sprite, JRPG stuff on their free time. So like, they do character designs and stuff in the RPG way all the time. I'm just like, oh, that's real cool.
That's when it began. I really want to see that now on your live 2D model at some point. I want to see that one day.
There is plans to do it, but they've been really busy with all the siblings I'm suddenly getting.
That or just see, like, on a 3D model. That'd be so, like, honestly, okay, Viv, I don't know if you know this one game. There's a game that I play called Craftopia.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically, it's connected with the Roid Studio as well, too.
Mm-hmm.
And, you can actually put your character in the game, your 3D model in the game. So that's what I did for mine, and I'm working on a model for a few friends here and there because they want to also play Craftopia with me too.
Nice.
It's a small sandbox game, but it's really fun. Honestly, it's a weird kind of funny one, but I like it. Honestly, it's funny.
You know, as long as you're having fun with it, heck yeah.
There's also another game we've been hooked on, but yeah.
But yeah, so right now I've got I have one sibling who's active right now. 3D Shiro, they are a Apex Predator player. So they're Predator rank on Apex Legends.
I'm assuming that's a high rank, right?
I think that's like the top however many hundred.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're pro.
So they're really amazing at Apex. And I think like 2 out of the 3 other ones that are coming down the pipeline are also Apex players. So I'm like, oh, so I'm gonna have a bunch of Apex siblings, and then I'm gonna be sitting here doing art and JRPGs.
Well, I mean, that's okay though. I mean, you know, like, that's fine. I mean, my little sister, she does live 2D actually, and she's actually working on her own model actually.
Ooh, that's cool.
But she also plays Stardew Valley, and I'm gonna be honest, she's way too OP with Stardew Valley. I try to play Stardew Valley, and I can barely keep up with her when it comes to anything. Like, she can make more money than me in an instant, and I'm like, okay then, I guess that you're the pro Stardew Valley player. I'll just sit right here, and yeah, you've already upgraded the farm to the max, okay.
Yes, Neon, Shuji does look cool.
It was actually my friend Slacktopus to help me design my new look that I have right now.
Nice. Slacktopus is cool.
Yeah, he's a really good friend. I actually helped out with him with his model, actually. He had trouble with sculpting his hair, so he came to me and I sculpted his hair for him. I love sculpting hair in V-Right, it's fun.
Oh, so Goblivious, she has been playing around with 3D modeling too, and she made my 3D model.
Ooh.
And she both loves it and hates the 3D work.
It's like a love-hate relationship, right?
Yeah. I love being able to do this stuff, but every time she builds something, she tries something new and she has to learn how to do it. And she hates the focus and effort it takes.
I mean, yeah, fair. With my model, I had a few hiccups here and there. Like, for example, my hair, pretty much. My hair. And here's the one thing I'll be honest about. Okay, so the beta Vroid and the stable Vroid, they have very different hitboxes when it comes to the 3D modeling. It's very, very different. The only reason why I moved my model into the stable version really quick was because the Hana tool that I use for my extra expressions, like, like for me to stick my tongue out and stuff like that, only work with the Hana tool enabled, but it works with stable. It didn't have one at the time for the beta. The person hadn't made it yet. Now they did. But the problem is that when I put my hair in there, my hair really just decided to say, I want to fluff up so good that it looked like someone went and put my hair through a hairdryer and with a tornado attached.
Oh no.
So that was my learning experience with the new Vroid. But I tend to use the beta one to sculpt out all the stuff first, and then I use the stable Vroid later to do final touches. That's what I do.
So she will take the models and throw them into Unity to mess with them.
Yeah, and then Unity is the final touch, stuff like that. Yeah. Like my belts are all made out of hair. My scarf is also made out of hair too.
Yeah, she's been telling me about how she has to make so much stuff out of hair.
The only item that is not made out of hair that's on my model, well, actually 2 items depending on which one I'm using right now. I don't have my sword one on. My sword was made by Slacktopus, thank him. And then my crown, I got that off of Boot. Those are not made out of hair. Those are the only 2 items that are not made out of hair on my model.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I've been putting it off long enough, but I have to draw this arm now.
It's like, just a bit longer, don't put it off, Okay, no, I can't put it off anymore.
This is literally the last thing I have to do before I start coloring.
You are ahead of me when it comes to that, but then again, I get really finicky with my sketches, so...
Not a race, we're here to have fun.
I know. I'm just having a little bit of trouble with my vector lines, just a teensy bit. I have been playing this one game called Core Keeper though lately. It's been really fun though.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You know games like Terraria, just curious?
I do know of Terraria. I have not played it myself. I've seen other people play it.
Minecraft? Or Stardew?
I play Minecraft sometimes. Oh, I haven't played Minecraft in a while, but I have played Minecraft.
Do you know about Stardew, just curious?
I have Stardew. I played it a little bit.
Basically think of this game as like a top-down game, basically. Mixing elements of Stardew with, like, you know, farming mechanics, and then Terraria with monster mechanics that you're fighting with, and then, of course, in Minecraft, where you're building stuff in, like, a base, basically.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun, honestly. It's a beta game still out right now, but they're gonna add a new thing soon, and I am very hecking excited for it. Almost like Link to the Past, but with Minecraft elements. Yeah, basically, that's the best way. That's the best way, yes, Onyx, you can put it. Yeah. I got Onyx and my other friends addicted to it, and then next thing you know, they're like, "Well, we're gonna play it now."
Oh no!
It's a lot of fun. Yes, my plan worked. It was all according to plan.
All according to the K-Copter.
Yep. You're not getting me addicted. That's what you say, Neon. That's what you say. They all saw it up like that.
They all thought that. Oh, look at them now. Mwahahaha.
I mean, my sister's been getting me addicted to Pokemon Go again.
Oh no. Well, at least we'll go outside walking to do it.
Yeah, I usually just tend to go to the pool at night, and then I'll just walk to the pool and back.
You got enough Pokestops for that nearby?
There's only one Pokestop nearby my neighborhood, but I went outside with my dad today and I did some Pokestops here and there.
Oh, nice.
My favorite Pokemon though, it has to be Arcanine, honestly. Arcanine's a really cool Pokemon.
That's your favorite?
Yeah.
Mine's Lapras.
Ooh. Lapras is a really good one too. I used to think that Lapras was a dragon sometimes here and there.
You
like
know,
an ice dragon.
if they ever gave Lapras an evolution, Dragon would be cool.
Yeah, or like a regional form, of course, you know?
You know, Lapras could use some of that regional love.
Yeah, like, I wish that they did that for Sword and Shield, honestly, because, isn't the Loch Ness Monster based off from the area that they based Sword and Shield on?
Scotland.
Yeah, isn't Loch Ness Monster there, right?
Yeah.
So they should have given Lapras a regional form, that'd be fun. You know?
Honestly, a lot of people didn't like a lot of the things they did in Sword and Shield, or the lack of things they didn't do in Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
They're like,
I
oh
was
look,
happy.
your Pokemon get big, and it's like, okay, what else?
Pokemon get big!
Isn't that enough? No.
It's never enough. I'm not sure if I'll be able to draw the books in time, but that's okay. I'm having this, wait,
I mean, it's Friday. I'm not on a time limit. It's all up to you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty much free until, like, God knows when. Okay, I'm using the lines for this. Yeah. I am excited though for the next Dragon Quest game that is coming out.
Oh, did they announce that?
Well, they announced it a long time ago, but the one thing that got me really salty was that they never said, like, what console is it for? And then they never answered, because like, I know that they have, like, this person on shows where they have, like, a whistle to prevent the creator from saying stuff.
Yeah.
As he was about ready to say, he's like, so what kind of console is it on? Well, beep! And I'm like, no! I was live tweeting the entire time when it happened, and I was
It'll
like,
either be Sony or Nintendo, for sure.
I'm hoping that it's on the Switch. I'm really just praying. I'm hoping and praying it is. Otherwise, I have to block Dragon Quest out of my feed, which I don't want to do because I have a lot of Dragon Quest friends as well too. So that'd be very painful for me. Okay, Shuji, if you magically made it to Minecraft, then I'll draw you as a favorite Pokemon. Alright, challenge accepted. Don't need more Minecraft streams. If there's one thing I hope in the Breath of the Wild game, like, in the Breath of the Wild 2 game, is that they, is that somehow, some way, that you can somehow still use the Divine Beasts. I'm kind of hoping about it.
I don't know. They usually, every time they release a new Zelda, they usually try to just do a different world. Or they try to do a different part of the timeline.
From what I've heard, Breath of the Wild is not actually associated with any of the timelines, actually. It's outside of said timeline.
That's fine, but that's still history has shown that they usually do any new game is usually not always, but usually a different link.
Yeah.
Like, I think the one exception is Majora's Mask and
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time are pretty much the same link.
Yeah.
Okay, done with that one. I'm really liking how this is coming out, by the way. I'm trying to remember where I recognize this music from. Which anime it is, I'm trying to remember.
Which one? The one that you're listening
Uh,
to?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like where I've heard it from. It sounds very familiar. My brain's not clicking. Where is this? Narrow. I mean, Skyward Sword was my favorite because you could get to fly in that game. In any game that you can fly in, I'm just like, I'm sold. That's it. That's all I need in life.
Unfortunately for me, the flying controls were really messy on the Wii.
On the Switch, they kind of fixed them. Like, they kind of did.
I honestly wish they would just bring Virtual Consoles, like it was on the Wii and Wii U, back to Switch.
God, yes. Yes. I want to play Minish Cap again. That's my favorite one, honestly.
I just want to get all my old school games back, you know?
Mm-hmm. Alright, there we go. Alright, question. What was your favorite game on the N64? If you played that one.
Oh my goodness. That's really hard.
It doesn't have to be a Zelda game or like that. It can be any kind of game.
Yeah, I know, but it's just hard to remember them from that part back then. I'm an old demon. God. I mean, when N64 came out, I was still an outdoor kid. I played a lot of stuff outdoors still. Goodness. I think the game I played the most of on the N64 is probably Smash Brothers.
Oh my gosh, the one where they look like they were like little plush toys, in a sense?
Yeah. The OG Smash Brothers. I also played Mystic Ninja, Donkey Kong 64, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask.
For me, it was Bustin' Move 2.
GoldenEye.
Did you ever play Banjo and Kazooie?
Yes! Banjo 2 is probably one of my favorite platforms ever.
I never got a chance to finish up Banjo and Kazooie. I never got the chance to because I don't know if I remember this right, but there's this part in the Witch's Mountain where when you go into it, see this big mechanical shark monster thing. And being level 3 at the time when I played this game, I was like, nope, I don't want to fight this thing. I'm done. The game is done. I'm good. I got so scared of it, honestly. I got scared. Like, I actually wouldn't go to the pool after I saw that thing, or the beach sometimes. My abuelita was like, why are you so scared? I said, there's a big monster shark in the water. And then she's like, no, there's not. And I'm like, yes, there is. It was all because I saw that one monster shark in that witch's hut, honestly, in the witch's castle.
It's been too long for me to remember that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna...
Like, Bustin' Move 2 was my favorite as a kid growing up.
Which one?
Bustin' Move 2.
Oh.
It's one where, like, basically you, have a little dinosaur character. And you shoot, like, these colorful, like, crystal balls at the top. It's kind of like, basically, like, connect 3 at the same color, and you pop the crystals, and if you pop more than 3, you can send those crystals to your opponent, who have to deal with them later.
Oh.
It's like one of those games. And I loved playing it. It was so much fun. I would spend hours a day just trying to do that. Eventually I did win it, but I barely won though. Yeah, it's kind of like Tetris Tech almost. N64 GoldenEye 007? What was that one? Game? One question, what was your favorite game from the GameCube you could play that?
GameCube. Ooh. Tales of Symphonia 1.
Tales of Symphonia?
That originally came out on the GameCube. It eventually got ported to PS3 and PC.
I'll have to take a look into it. Sounds interesting. What's it about?
Have you not played the Tales of games?
Mm-mm.
So they're JRPGs, and each one is a different world and characters usually, unless they're a direct sequel.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's the general JRPG stuff, you know, usually it's a group of ragtag younger people, whether children or young adults or whatever. And there's some great evil in the world, they get caught up in it and they have to solve it. And there's usually like really fun characters. Like Tales of Graces, there was a character named Pascal, and her whole thing was just using a giant paintbrush to beat people.
I would love to be that character right there.
Oh! Have you ever played Graffiti Kingdom?
Mm-mm.
It was on the PlayStation 2, and it was one of the earliest games to ever have this sort of thing where it's like, you can draw and render your own monsters.
I'll about to say
and
this.
then use them in the game.
Oh, wow. I will just say this though, I never had PlayStation. I actually am strictly a Nintendo person because my dad never got me PlayStation or Xbox. Like, yeah, that's the one thing I will say.
Alright.
Like, some games on PlayStation like that, they look interesting to me, but since I did not have the console for it, I'm like, well, I guess I can't play it, sad face.
Yeah, that's fair. My parents got me a Dreamcast as it was on its way out because of Sega clubbing the merchandising for that in America.
I remember one game on GameCube. It was.
The PS2 was a JRPG Wonderland.
Oh yeah, I bet. Like, I only discovered JRPGs like once I got my hands on DS actually. Like, at least like in terms of like, you know, Dragon Quest stuff. Like, I did play Dragon Quest on my Game Boy, but I didn't realize it was a JRPG until after I researched more, actually. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually kind of ashamed to admit it that when I was younger, I used to think that Dragon Quest was another Zelda game. I was so bad, and I like my people in my class were like, "No, it's not," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, so that explains why there's this places like, you know, Cannock and all the other places." But yeah. But my dad would usually get me like games that were like small ones here and there, you know. Okay, I'm almost done with this side, so I'm gonna do the pulling the book now.
Nice. And we will start the coloring on my screen.
Hey there, Sippy, welcome on in. I'm just drawing Viv over here as a warlock.
And we're drawing Shuji as a cyberpunk protagonist.
Let's see.
But yeah, Pyro, PS2 was probably like my favorite game growing up. Which is fair because I was growing up during them. But like Disgaea, Hour of Darkness, the Xenosaga game, the Inuyasha RPG.
Oh my gosh, I wish I played that.
The Star Ocean 3. Frontier 2 had a port on it. It was not a good port, but it was a port. Dragon Quest 8.
Dragon Quest, oh my god. Like, I really say this, that you should play the original trilogy. They have it on Switch, they do. Okay, I'm gonna switch this one. This one isn't the one I want. It's actually restart my playlist from where I left it at. Yeah, go to this one. Yeah. Just playing Demon Slayer again, because why not? Favorite Pokemon type? You've caught me right there, Soupy, because here's the problem. I have a lot of different types that I like to use, depending on the situation. But the kind of Pokemon fights that I like to use, the kind of way I like to fight with Pokemon, though, is I like to cause status problems. I like to cause status effects like paralysis, sleep effect, poison, stuff like that, just to kind of piss off my opponent a lot.
So I'm very much in the camp of quick and hard strikes.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I usually play Pokemon who might be a certain type, but they're able to learn moves of multiple different types, so that they can pretty much take down almost anything thrown in front of them.
Oh yeah, like Pokemon that can learn types even that are against them, right?
Yeah.
So like if I were to teach like Lucario, like one time I taught my Lucario all the moves that could actually just one-shot all the Elite Four in the Pokemon X and Y gen.
Yeah.
Like, I had him fight against fairy types, and he had moves that could easily just kill all the fairy types right then and there.
Yeah. So, I like to use Gardevoir, and I just load Gardevoir up with all the different types, and it's like, if my Gardevoir can move first and attack first, I can almost always one-hit KO an Elite Four Pokemon.
Pokemon games do you got? Just curious. Maybe we should do a Pokemon battle at some point when I have my Pokemon better trained, of course.
Right now, I have Brilliant Diamond and Arceus.
I do have Arceus, but Arceus sadly is only strictly one player. They don't allow Pokemon battles, which kind of sucks if you think about it.
I'm looking forward to Scarlet.
Yeah, I can't wait to get Scarlet too as well. I'm like, yee.
Like, I was gonna get Scarlet anyways, but then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, there's a caveman, female-looking professor who's hot as heck, and Twitter is losing their shit over her. And I'm just like, well, I was gonna pick up that version anyways, so yay for me.
I've seen comics of it, like you know, like the sciencey professor's like, okay, don't worry, your Pokeballs are completely safe, they're all fine, and then you just see like the gremlin, savage professor going, ah! Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna change this because I am. There we go. Getting it to look just the way I want.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, like with Chivis, I'm just trying to struggle with the line quality of it. If I did it without Chibi, I'd probably be going like,
That's fair. What's up, Cookie? Churro hotter.
Churro? Question mark?
The male version in Violet.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, there's a small little joke with another friend of mine. I don't know if you watch him or not. His name is Zero Anon Alex. He plays mostly Pokemon and mostly Pokemon Unite, but he's very, very friendly, honestly. He's very, very friendly. Basically, his whole entire fan base grabbed his picture that he had on Instagram, pretty much, and put it with the professor and put that meme saying, I want you to find the difference between these two photographs. They're the same thing. And I'm like, yeah, I can see it too.
Looks similar to the professor. That's cool.
I can grab it for you later if you want. If you want to see. It's funny as heck.
I'm cool. Cookie, I'm cool. No, I'm a nerd. I know what I am. But you know what, Cookie? Nerds are cool.
Okay, I gotta fix up the eyes right here a little bit. Like, that's one thing I will say that you have an advantage over when you're using raster layers, is that the line merges in with the line, so you can kind of carve it, you know? You can't really do that with vector layers. Okay, I gotta draw these awesome pieces of jewelry right here. For me, mostly I tend to choose a magic class in most games that I play.
I like magic. Like I've told people before, like, if I ever got isekai'd, I would choose to be a magic user.
For me, it's kind of split, because, like, I like keeping my distance, so magic is good, pretty much, because you can attack with a distance. But I also like to get up close and personal when I can really just land the finishing blow, if that makes sense.
Spellblade.
Like,
Combines
there was
magic with martial prowess.
Like, there was this one game I played, it was an MMO, and I loved it to pieces, but here's the problem though, they had a really bad update with it.
Oh no.
Like, I don't know if you know the game called Ion, just curious? A-I-O-N?
I am not.
Basically the game, you have these two different species in the game, okay? There is the Elios, which are more angelic and more human-looking like, whereas then you have the Asmodeans, which look more monstrous. They have, like, tails, they have, like, claws, and when they battle in-game, yes, their eyes glow red, no matter what color it is. So if you were an Asmodean, Viv, your eyes would go from green to red, basically. When you're attacking with your character.
Interesting.
It was a really good game, I liked it a lot. But there was just one teensy little problem. A little update came by and it changed the entire game drastically. So much so that the game did not become a game where, like, this is why I like this game. Unlike with other games where you go from one part of the world to the other part of the world, etc., like a linear map, your character would actually get its own story depending on how you played and what places that you went to. So that means that no two characters' stories could be exactly the same, unless you play together, of course.
Yeah.
You know. But the problem was that they changed it so that this ice dragon or whatever destroyed the entire world, and then you kind of lost all your powers and everything like that. And I'm like, okay, but how's this gonna work? And then it just really destroyed a lot of stuff. Like, some people's armor, they didn't work, my spells didn't work, and I said I'm done. But then when they brought it back,
put in a lot of work to get there, and then they take it away.
Like, I had a spell combination where basically I would summon my wind spirit, which is my fastest spirit, but the weakest of it. But then I would sacrifice my own health points to have more armor on. Risky. But then another spell where every single time my spirit attacked, I would get some HP from that monster. So therefore I would recover on the spot, and I'd still have my spirit be powerful, of course, you know? They took away those spell combinations. Yeah, they took it away. So when they added another version of Ion, called Ion Classic, which they brought back a lot of the stuff that was taken away, it was good, but problem was that after 1 hour, if you weren't a paying membership person, your experience points got nerfed. You couldn't do any gatherings. So like if you went up to like a bush pretty much to get like berries or whatever, you're not getting those berries. You're not.
That's really shitty.
Yeah, after 1 hour. And then the other thing also was that because like it's basically like two different species, Elios and Asmodean, okay? Basically, if you were to fight me as like I'm Elios and say you're Asmodean, for example, you would get these silver pieces, which you could use to get better armor, of course, you know? Yeah. But after 1 hour, again, if you weren't a paying person, you don't get that stuff, even if you kill, even if you kill an Elios or an Asmodean, etc. Which, it just didn't fly by me, and I'm like, I'm not much of a PvP person, I'm much more of a crafty person. Yeah. So I said, yeah, I'm sorry, game, I love you, but goodbye. Breaking up for reals this time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. My friends do play it sometimes, and I do sometimes hop on, but I only hop on just to help them, and that's it. Because I'm a spirit master, which is pretty damn powerful. Because they can, basically the spirit and them work at the same time, so it's like you're controlling two people at once. And it's quite powerful. They pull the Final Fantasy, is that 14, right? Or 15?
That would be 14. I can't read it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so. I want to play that eventually at some point, 14.
My issue with 14 is that, unless I'm playing with friends, I don't find it very fun.
Oh yeah, I'm the same way too. Like, games that are like online multiplayer, unless I'm playing with friends, I'm out. Bye-bye.
Yeah. And those people who are like, oh, well, you know, I made friends online. I'm like, you know what? I used to do that on MMOs when I was younger. I don't have the time to devote to doing that now.
Yeah. Like, there's one game I play called Sky right now. It's a small game. It's not like a big game. It's not even a fighting game at all. It's a small one. And me and my friend, Yogvan, we play it sometimes. And most of the time I'll just say, like, Yog, can you just carry me around? And they said, okay. They actually pick me up, and then they just carry me around and do all my dailies for me. Without even me breaking a sweat. But, I sometimes do the same thing for them, too.
Did you ever play Mabinogi?
I don't think so. I don't think so. What's that about?
Mabinogi is an MMO where you can play the game any way you want, basically. Like, you can gain levels by being a bard or being a tailor and making stuff. Or you can go out and be an adventurer. Like, it is probably as close to freeform, do what you want, level how you want kind of game.
Ooh.
That's out there.
I want to see it afterward later.
I used to play. I haven't played it in a long time.
I remember this one game that you mentioned you played. I can't remember though. I think it was Sword something or something like that. I forget.
Sure.
I'm trying to remember what it is.
Was it an MMO?
I think so. Oh, hi Katie. Welcome on in.
I played Ragnarok Online for a lot of years.
That's the word. Yes, that's the one. That's one. I don't know why I said Sword, but Ragnarok. Yes.
Well, right now there's some controversy around Ragnarok because the main company, Gravity, is now, after, like, the game being out for, like, almost 20, 30 years, they're cracking down on people who made private servers for the game.
Uh-oh.
And now they're forcing them to either shut down or get sued.
Like, is the game already done with Just Curious? I'm just asking about that.
Well, the game is still up on their servers that you have to pay to play.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know if they've been still releasing any new content. The thing with the private servers, though, is that these people had gotten into the game code so thoroughly that they were able to pretty much make all their own content for the game. That was not in the, original. And a lot of them form these really big communities.
Oh, Spells reminiscing about the MMO hole. So many hours in the RuneScape. Yeah, like, that is kind of dumb. Yeah, Kitty, you're right. Like,
it gave them a lot of bad press in the community because they did that shit.
Like, there was another game I played as well called Wonderland Online. That's actually where I got my online name actually from, surprisingly.
Nice.
Basically, you're a person on a ship, and then all of a sudden said ship crashes, you don't make it off said ship, and you're kind of teleported into what you would call the past. You can pretty much go anywhere you want, it's in the past, in the world, and basically explore to your heart's content. It was a lot of fun, but the server that I was on, they named their servers after certain, I think it's, I forget the name of the word for this, like, you know, Aries, Virgo, Capricorn.
Oh,
those...
Zodiac?
Yeah, after the Zodiac's star signs like that, they named them after that. The problem is that the server that I was on was hella toxic.
Oh, no.
They think of it like basically like the closer that you were to Aries server, the more expensive in-game games got. Like, people would sell a quest. Yes, they would sell quests, like helping for quests, for like X amount of gold, pretty much in the game. And the gold is currency that you can get just by naturally grinding and selling stuff, no problem.
Yeah.
But I would see people selling quests in this game, like, one which was called the Dragon Quest, pretty much for it, the Dragon Skill Quest. A very powerful skill that you can get for your character, depending on your element.
Yeah.
For about like 4 million or 4 billion gold. And I'm like, what the flip? I can barely afford it. I was a crafting person though, so I got by with that, but even then I still had to kind of resort to selling quests at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, my name on there was Shuji, and then I kind of just stuck with it because everyone kind of followed me on my other stuff in my art account. That's how it kind of came to be.
Nice.
Hey there, Sailor, welcome on in. Let's see. wondering if I should maybe add the books a bit later or do another. I think I'll just probably work on. Should I? Well, I got the line art for you done right now. Oh, honestly.
Oh.
Oh wait, I forgot to add the eye for this dragon right here. There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that I gave you like the shorter sleeves, honestly. It looks a little bit more better actually. There we go. And then I'm gonna add the little rabbit that you have right here on there. But I do want to see your fantasy self at some point anime. That'd be really cool to see, Viv.
Yeah. I got so much model stuff going on right now. Like, I've got the printing model for the Gaia streams coming out.
Uh-huh.
I have my female Viv model being worked on.
Well, once the other one is done, let me know. I want to see it. I'm like, show me.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Okay, I need to thin that line art down because it's a bit too thick. And I'm going to stick in the outside line art at least a little bit. Because I like to have the line art on the outside be super thick, whereas I like to have the line art on the inside be kind of thin. There we go. I have thought about making some new models for myself as well too.
Hi, Gob! Hello, hello. Ma, da 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 da. And I will go ahead and restore. And actually, Shuji, I'm gonna leave you with the cats for just a minute. I gotta run to the little demon's room.
Okay then.
I'll be right back.
Alright then. Viv, are you back?
Yeah. I'm back now.
You know, while you were gone, it looked like your model was sleeping on my shoulder for a second. Also, my sister wanted to ask you a question about your man-eating books, just curious, in your library.
Sure.
She's a fairy, okay? So do fairies also fall into the category for their diet?
Yes.
The answer is yes.
In fact, I particularly like fairies. They're very sweet.
Okay, then. My sister makes cookies, so I guess that means that she's extra sweet then.
Oh, she's on the top of their list to get consumed then.
Be very careful if you go into Viv's library, because you'll be on the top of the list.
My sleep was okay, Neon. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
Also, if you hear a fan in the background, Viv, that's it's my sister putting in a fan on the window because it is now finally starting to cool off in my area.
Nice.
Yeah, in our house right now, it is hot as heck. It's right now currently 82, but still it's heat advisory still.
Ooh.
Yeah. Your music seems
a bit loud, huh? Okay, let me wrap that end down. There we go. I guess the songs have different volume levels. Thank you, Gob.
Almost done with drawing this monster book, by the way. It's coming out good. Ah! Onyx Light! Heck are you, Onyx? Heck are you?
Good job on it.
But yeah, one day I want to do a thing where basically I just say, hey, mutuals, jot your PNGs because I want to make an RPG character out of you.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, because I saw one of my friend Rook Arts. They're like a golem.
Hmm?
Okay, I love you guys. Play. No, it's not really my fault. Well, yeah, it is kind of my fault for making it an option, but still, whatever. But like, I saw one time my friend Rook Arts. I think it was Rook, or I think it was Pokemoon. They made a post saying, hey, I want to draw my friends like this if they're here at a sleepover, so drop your PNGs and I'm going to draw you something in cute like pajamas like that.
Aww.
And they did. I'm like, I want to do like that, but I want to do it with RPG characters because it's much more fun.
Nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. Well, hey, you already got a warlock.
I'll be like, hey guys, so this happened at this stream. I demand that you drop your PNGs this instant.
And I'll be like, I'm already done. Ha 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 ha.
And of course, it's not gonna be like them choosing, it's gonna be me choosing.
Oh, absolutely. Friends must always be wary about making friends with artists. We will draw you doing it.
Onyx learned that the hard way. A lot of my friends learned that the hard way. They're like, no, you don't have to draw me anything. And I'm like, yes, I do. So hush, accept the gift. Oh, we were just talking about you, Rook. Hi, Rook. Rook is like a golem, and they're really, really sweet, honestly. They're really, really sweet.
Aww.
We're just drawing a monster book right now. I'm wondering if I should add words on the pages, but I don't know if I should. Cause like, doesn't it, like, what do you think so far of this? Just curious.
I think they look fine as is. I don't think you need to add words on the page, because, I mean, they're looking to munch right now.
Like, I imagine that, like, their teeth kind of, like, flatten out, but when they're, like, in hunting mode, their, like, teeth can become, like, super thick, like, super actual fangs, you know?
Look, there haven't been that many adventurers recently. The books are getting a little hungry. You might want to watch out.
I ain't coming to visit. Go and order some other elf service. I ain't visiting after that last time.
Aw, come on, Shuji.
No. No. I learned the hard way. No way.
I thought I made an extra layer, but...
But I really want to make these now into stickers, honestly. These books, like, with the bookmark tongues, honestly. I want to make them, like, into stickers or, like, something like that.
That'd be fun.
I think the one thing that I like, though, about being, in terms, like, a VTuber in a sense, especially, like, because I don't got really a lore at this, like, I know some people say, like, make a lore thing, I don't really got lore, honestly. I don't really know what to do with that, you know?
My lore is basically I'm the librarian That's it.
Yeah. Like, the 1 HP thing actually kind of also inspired me becoming an elf, actually.
I was almost an elf.
Viv an elf? I need to see this. I'm curious.
I was almost an elf. I was almost a librarian of a library within the tree, Yggdrasil.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
And I was gonna do like the library style as if the library was inside the tree and everything.
So kind of like, I don't know if you watched this show or not, but like I know that in MLP Twilight Sparkle, when she moved to Ponyville, she lived in like the Oaks Library basically, which was literally a library within a tree.
Gob in my chat is freaking out because she loves elves. Yeah, I was almost an elf, and I was actually gonna go with like pale blonde hair and everything too.
I almost went that route, but I wanted the brown fluffy hair a bit.
The brown is fun.
Well, just that I also, like, I pretty much kept my hair the same, because, like, again, that's what Slack drew me, in a sense. I was like, I saw the artwork that Slack drew me. I can send it to you right now. Click.
Ooh.
And also, I am pinning your demon, JRPG self for, fan art reasons.
Oh no, Gob is so upset that I have denied her, Viv, the option of Viv being an elf.
Gob, how about this? I'll sneak behind, Viv's back and drum with an elf. We'll see it.
Like, I was also still gonna keep the name Biblioteca.
Like, I'm just kind of imagining, though, like, if you went into the human realm and you had to disguise yourself, without your horns, you technically would pass as an elf, actually.
Maybe a half-elf with the shorter ears.
Yeah, it's like, why are your ears short? I'm a half-elf. No, I'm not a demon. No. Like,
And they'll
no.
be like, wait a minute, elves and humans can't mate in this world.
Thank you, Gob. Thank you for following, too. Thank yous. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. And I sent you the picture, by the way, that Slack drew. It was a traditional piece, but it's also where I got the idea to do, like, the wings with the teardrops actually in the middle.
Nice. I need to actually do some traditional artwork before the summer's over. I have canvases and paint that I need to use.
As I said before, just keep a small sketchbook on you at all times. Like, that's literally it. Like, that's what I do. I keep a sketchbook on me all the time. It's like, when I'm in class, I drew about, like, 5 or 10 pages in a row.
Nice.
And I was being sneaky and drawing other classmates, and they were also drawing me, so, yeah. I just have an idea now for your books, by the way, your monster books. Your monster books start off, like, really, really thin, like, little thin children kind of books, in a sense. But the more adventures that they eat, the bigger the book becomes, in a sense.
So I'm just gonna let you know that thin book is also a term in Japanese for a naughty book.
Oh. Oh my god. Well then. I mostly tend to like to read big chapter books, but I'm picky with my chapter books. Like, one book that I like to read was Dragon Rider. Right now I can't remember the author for the life of me right now. It's on my bookshelf right behind me, but if I get up, then I'm gonna have to track my model young.
Is it part of the Dragon Riders of Fern series?
I actually don't know. Hang on. See it? Delilah's here. Delilah doesn't have any opposable thumbs. She can't reach that high either.
Oh,
Delilah's a short doggy.
Yeah, I remember you sent photos of Delilah. She's a cutie doggy.
Yeah. Onyx! Wow! Okay then, Onyx, I guess you really are a horny demon.
Oh no!
I kind of nicknamed Onyx that he's the horny demon, and he's like, yeah, I kind of accept it at this point. Yeah.
Oh well. I mean, it can't be helped. We have horns. You can't turn it off when they're attached to your skull.
Unless you use an invisibility spell for the horns.
That's fair.
Okay. Viv has a point. Yeah, you got a point. So let's just see here. We got a big book right here, and then we got a thin book right here that Viv is basically launching at you. Well done. Like, I imagine that this book right here is, like, the one that's kind of, like, you know, super hungry all the time, and this one right here is, like, a picky eater at this point. That's what I'm just thinking in my head right now for these.
Oh, no, no, no. I only dine on wizards. I don't dine on stringy martial classes like barbarians or fighters. Oh, no, 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 no. I like the soft, squishy one.
Here's the thing, though, that I've made about... I know I said I don't have lore to an extent, but the one thing that I did make, in a sense of lore-wise, is this. As long as I have my sword on me, as long as in my inventory, or equipped, specifically those words in fact, I cannot die. My sword actually is the thing that keeps me alive.
But you're still at 1 HP.
Yeah, it's basically like the one thing that prevents me from going into death, actually, like a full game over. If my sword is taken away from me, like out of my inventory, or I'm not equipped at all, then I'm basically, well, yeah, I'm gonna die really easily. Okay, time for the coloring mode. Time for the fun part. Okay, I'm gonna get the colors set up right here, the base colors that I want.
I'm mostly just choosing colors from your own palette.
Yeah, I kind of have to kind of be very specific on yours because your hair is a little bit blended here and there. I really like how your puppet did your eyes, though. Honestly, it looks really, really pretty.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of my eyes.
Like, that's one thing I like when I see in art styles. Like, just how do they do the eyes? That's one thing. Oh, all right then, Spell. Later, okay? Sleep well, all right? Oh wait, you have earrings? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
man.
They're a little hard to see, but I do have little earrings.
I'll have to add those in then, I guess. I'm just getting your base colors right now that I'm seeing, and then I'm gonna try and do something with the other stuff that I'm getting at. Okay, and I think I'm good to go when it comes to the colors right now. Except I gotta do one thing.
I like the sketchbook.
Huh?
Oh, I'm looking at the Discord.
Yeah, like that's what Slack did, and I was very, very grateful because I asked him quite literally in a Discord call saying, "Hey Slack, is it okay if I could just kind of use this to bounce off of a design?" He's like, "Go right ahead," and I'm like, "Thank you." Because for the longest time, I wanted to be an VTuber, but I didn't know how to do all the stuff that I could, and I began watching a lot of VRay videos.
Well, I feel like Gob is going to insist I draw what my original plan for an elf version of Viv would have been like.
Wait, they're gonna what?
They're gonna pressure me to draw Viv as an elf, what my original elf design plan was.
I mean, I could draw it if you tell me one day. I'll be like, Viv, just give me the details. Give me all the deets.
Oh, it would have been a pale blonde elf with blue eyes and wearing like very flowy toga and robe. Leaning heavily on a mix of like Greek and Norse aesthetic.
Alright. Sort of getting an idea there. A little bit.
Pressure with love. But I decided to go with a demon because of the people who inspired me to be a VTuber.
I remember that one of those I think you mentioned a long time ago was, Callie, right? Callie Moore?
Calliope Moore, yee.
Okay. I'm wondering if I should put gold somewhere on your warlock robe.
I've put little gold trinkets on you, even in cyberpunk mode.
Okay.
So it's up to you. Whatever you feel is best.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put your books away for a second so I can actually draw just you first, and then I can work on your books second.
E.
I'm putting your books back on the shelf.
Yo, you could choose like fantasy cookbook names for the books if you wanted to write a title on them.
Maybe.
You've played Skyrim, right?
Uh-uh.
No, you've not played Skyrim?
It didn't, like, I saw it, but it just didn't really get me as much. What? Well then, thank you, Neon, for the bottle.
Skyrim's a lot of fun. There's a character in it called the Gourmet. That is literally an. Well, I won't tell you what they are, but they are a chef. And they have a series of cookbooks in Skyrim. That you can just find and read.
Rookway. Oh, boy. Let's see here. Oh, that line doesn't look right. I need to fix this line. No me gusta. No me gusta.
No me gusta, es muy mal.
No me gusta the line right now. The line is not my liking, I know.
Forgive my poor Spanish.
I'm maybe Hispanic myself, but I have trouble even speaking Spanish. I want to learn more Spanish so that way I can talk to my abuelita a lot better because she's struggling with her English nowadays. And I mean, she mostly learned English because she wanted to speak better with me, but then it kind of turned into a problem because then I can't speak with her very easily. So I want to say, okay, then you learned English to speak better with me, so I'm gonna learn Spanish to speak better with you, abuelita.
Well, that's nice.
The thing is, though, that is I don't follow the rules when it comes to the Spanish, though. Like, you know how there's like L and like ea, like, you know, like that. Well, here's the thing. So a small little thing. Spanish is mostly a masculine dominant language. Okay. So here's an example. Say I'm with a friend that's female. Okay. So if I were to say I'm like with I'm with my amigas.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I myself in real life is female, but I am non-binary. But you know, we're gonna use that for example right now.
Sure, whatever.
So I would say amigas, like, you know, I'm with my amigas. But the minute that if I have a male friend with me, it becomes amigos. Now, for me, if, like, you know, since it's female, I'd have to switch between nosotros and nosotras and nosotros. Whereas all you would have to do is use nosotros or amigos because that basically is masculine dominance. Therefore, you know, you only have to use one term.
Yeah.
The only exception to the rule would be, like, you know, if you have to say, like, you know, oh, hello, senora, or hello, senor. That's the only kind of thing at the moment right now that I know. But the minute that there's one male in the group, that's basically, you know, it becomes, like, you know, the male term, the masculine term.
So, I should know Spanish. Like, I should be fluent in it from how much I was around it as a kid.
Same.
But, nope. Like, I spent a year in Puerto Rico before I even started school. Because my grandmother had breast cancer, so my mom and I moved there to take care of her during her...
Oh, man.
During her surgery and recovery. She survived and went into remission, by the way. She lived to be a very ripe age.
That's good.
And then I grew up from ages 5 to 10 in Florida. Specifically down in Miami, where like, I don't even know back then, but like, you know, half the population was Spanish speaking.
Yeah.
And so... And they even taught Spanish in elementary school. Because it was such a big language down there, and it just never stuck.
Like, for
me... Never stuck as much as it should have.
For me, it's stuck for me when I hear it. So, like, if someone's talking to me in Spanish, go ahead, tell me all you want to talk about in Spanish. I can listen and I will actually understand it, at least
Mm-hmm.
to some extent. But the minute that you ask me to reply in Spanish, like, hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, ¿y tú? And then they go on to saying, like, I did this, or like, I'm doing this, or I'm just talking about an activity, etc. And they said,
Mm-hmm.
so how about you? Yeah, I was doing art and other streaming and stuff, and I responded in English, and they're like, what? Because I don't know how to respond it in Spanish, in a sense. Like, I know basic enough.
Yeah.
But it's always just, like, the look of, like, what? Whenever I respond back in English.
I know enough. I know enough Spanish to get by, but I'm not like anything.
It's not like you can, like, hold, like, an hour-long conversation, correct,
Oh
right?
no. I think it's very much what you have is where I can understand what people are saying to me, and I can do
Mm-hmm.
some simple responses. But like anything advanced, it's like, oh no. You need to go talk to someone.
Yeah, it's like, the weird part is, though, that I can pick up Japanese a bit easier than I can Spanish, which is quite strange for me sometimes, a bit.
Yeah, I also have an easier time with Japanese, and sometimes my brain will mix the two, Japanese and Spanish, together.
Oh my god, I had that one time in my college class. Like, one time when I was in college and I was learning Japanese, I made a mistake in my way of talking. Okay, so I said lo siento, and I said, wait, why are you talking in Spanish? Like, oh, sorry, gomenasai, and I just like talked in all three languages, surprisingly, not one sentence or two, and they're like, oh then, okay, but yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
Mm-hmm. Also, I drew the little rabbit on your cloak right here.
Aw, thank you. I was born year of the rabbit.
Huh. For me, I was born year of the ox.
Ooh, should we straw Shuji with some oxhorn?
I mean, I was born the year of the water ox, actually. Yes, that's. The funny thing is that my sister is a fire tiger, and from what I've been to, or at least what my friends have told me when I was learning about them, is that tigers and oxes butt heads like crazy. They do not get along.
Oh.
But for some reason, we do get along.
Well, hey,
We'll have
that's great.
we'll have some mild times where we're just like, I don't want to talk to you anymore like that. But then after that, it's like, okay, so what are you doing? You want to play a game? Yeah, sure. And then we'll just keep going
Nice.
back.
Well, that's good. I'm
Yeah.
happy you have that good of a relationship with the sister.
Yeah, my sister is like the other half of me in a sense. Like, she's more book smart. I'm more street smart.
Mhm.
So when it comes to like, strategy games that require like the rules to be followed to a T, I could probably fail quite easily. But if there's a game that I can actually kind of bend the rules in a sense, or find another way around it, but still stay within it, in
Yeah.
a sense, then that's my ace to there.
Let's just say that you excel at creative solutions.
Hmm. Yeah. CD is better when it comes to books. I am not good with books most of the time.
Books are amazing.
Like she was able to read circles in our elementary school. She was already reading at like 6th grade level when she was in kindergarten, pretty much, and then at 12th grade level when she was like in 3rd grade or so.
Oh yeah, no, very similar. Reading at a much higher level than my peers in like all my classes. But they diagnosed me with ADD as a kid, so they wouldn't let me take more advanced courses.
Oof.
So it's like, oh well, he's in 2nd grade reading at a middle school level, but because he has ADD, we can't let him go into an advanced reading course.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't get diagnosed with my ADHD until I was like in 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't get diagnosed until then. But I find that my ADHD is a thing that helps me when it comes to my creative stuff, like with my art.
Yeah, like I was put on the medication all throughout school. Like
And
from elementary school through high school, I had to take the medication. As long as I lived
Yeah.
with my family, I had to take the medication. And anytime I wasn't on it, I felt great. Anytime I was on it, it felt like I was muted as a person.
For me, it's a bit weird. Although my medication has some good side effects, it has some bad ones. Like, I don't really mind about talking it, because honestly, I've kind of explained it to everyone that I know, and I don't care.
Yeah.
For me, the effects that my medication has is this. One, it does help me focus a lot better. Because if not, I will be, like, going art, gaming, art, talking with friend, gaming, art, and, like, everything else I'll be bouncing off the walls. I'll need a lot of stimulation to keep me under control, in a sense. The problem is, though, is this. If I haven't... The good thing, though, is my medication helps me keep that focus on there. Somehow, that's how I'm able to work for so long at a time, especially on projects. But there's a downside. The downside is I can't eat food like regularly, like how other people do in the day.
Oh yeah.
So
it would kill my appetite too.
Yeah, so like if some people were asking saying, "Hey, you want to go out for lunch?" and like that, I said I can't go out for lunch. Take me out for dinner, sure, but I can't go for lunch. Breakfast or lunch, breakfast or dinner, go ahead. Lunch, no. Because if I have a heavy meal, my stomach will start to feel really queasy, and I'm like, I can't feel anything, goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone reacts to the medications differently. And I was swapped around through my school years on 3 different medications.
Oh, thank you, Josh. Thank you for the subby. Thank yous.
And each one had their ups and their downs. But generally, like, they all took away my appetite and made me feel like my personality was muted.
I mean, I still am on mine because I kind of need them, honestly. Yeah. Like, I didn't get swept around because some of the medications that they tried to get me to was addictive, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. I told my dad straight up, I said I don't want to.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, so we stuck with this one. So the only effect that I have to deal with is that, one, I'm, like, you know, focusing a lot, but also less appetite. The only thing that's embarrassing, though, about mine is this. If someone invites me over for dinner, I have to ask them, very much reluctantly, saying, cook as if you're cooking for another person as well, too. Like, a second person that come over. And they're like, why? I said, because if you don't, then you're gonna run out of food. And they're saying, okay. And when I go over there, I have, like, 2 plates instead of 1 because I got very hungry afterward.
Yeah, because you haven't eaten all day because of the medication.
Like, I can eat fruit. Like, if, like, you give me apples or, like, fruits that are, like, juice in a sense like that, I can eat that, and I can eat a lot of them because juice-like, it's not heavy on my stomach. But the minute that I eat something that's super heavy, like, say, like, chicken or a sandwich, etc., then I start to feel sickish. Yeah. But honestly, though, I'm fine with my ADHD, though. I'm fine with it.
I've thought about... recently I thought about the medication stuff, and I was like, you know, I feel like maybe I should go back on it sometime, because it would help me focus. But at the same time, I don't want to lose my creativity.
Well, I mean, I find that with my focus being like super hyper fixated, pretty much like in one spot, it helps me a bit. But then again, I also have been, like, drawing since I was little, so that's kind of also my other thing about it, you know?
Well, I've also been drawing since I was a very little kid. It's just that I couldn't go and be... My family supported art as a hobby, but never as a career. So, like, when I was signing up for colleges, I was like, hey, I want to go to an art school. They're like, no.
Yeah.
So I had to take art courses at a regular college.
I mean, I'm taking art classes at a small junior college because that's all I can afford right now. But the school that I'm at, though, they are kind of renowned for their artwork stuff like that, so it's kind of a good thing in a sense.
Oh, that's cool.
In fact, the art college the college that I'm at, they actually say that the university next door doesn't have the best classes, and I've talked to some people that have gone from my college to that university, and they're like, yeah, this junior college has it better than the actual university, and I'm like, well, okay then.
Yeah, I got an acceptance letter to go to the Chicago Art School of Columbia.
Ooh, that one's a good one.
And my parents were like, nah.
Yeah. Well, also, art school is really heckin' expensive. I'm just saying that right now.
It is. That's fair.
Like, one thing I'm not really happy about is that for my advertisement and graphic design classes that I have to do, I am required, and I say required, there's no if, and, or what, to use Adobe's Works.
Bro.
I don't like Adobe.
No,
I don't like
Adobe's pretty
Adobe at all.
awful.
I will swear like a sailor that Adobe is not the best thing to use.
Well, I'll also swear like a sailor that Apple products are not the products used for art either.
I mean, they have strong processors, yes, but the problem is that they're very fragile.
They're very
Very fragile.
fragile and they don't have much customizability.
Yeah, and I've been Android and Windows all. Actually, I made a comic one time of like when I went to my college for the very first semester of my life, in a sense. I brought my laptop in because I knew they had Apple computers, and my teacher said, "Okay, then class, turn on your Apple computers and let's get to work, shall we?" And I said, "Sir, yes, Wakahiso, what is it?" I only use a Windows computer, and it basically looked as if they were like, "What? What are you doing here?
How dare you
What
be
are
an
you
artist and
doing?"
use Windows, they say.
Yeah, basically, that was the look that they gave me, and I'm just like kind of panicking in my head saying, well, that's something I said.
Yeah, no.
Surprisingly, though, I've done it all the way through. I've just used my laptop, which is barely alive now, but it worked, and they were like, okay, then I guess that Windows is pretty good. I'm like, yeah, see?
Yeah, my graphics design course, they actually did not even have the option to bring your own computer. They were like, you will use art.
Well, it's because they want to get you hooked on it, in a sense.
Yeah, but I was just like, no, I don't want to do Apple.
I do not want to be the apple that falls from that tree. I want to be the window that falls from the tree, or whatever, etc. I don't know.
Well, like, they put you on an Apple computer, and the mouse has one button on it. Just one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where's my right and my left click? Your what and your what? The way it was intended to be used.
I know, right?
Like, I have an iPad for Procreate, and I use it for reading and stuff, but that's pretty much it. It is my mobile sketch station.
I have never owned an Apple product in my life. Like, I've never owned one. I have been thinking about maybe getting just like an Apple pad, like an Apple, like, iPad, whatever, etc. it's called.
Yeah, you got
Just for me to draw on the go.
That's exactly why I picked one up, yeah.
But the problem is that how would it react to my computer is the real question.
Yeah, that's fair. So you can save you can save stuff from Procreate as PNG.
Yeah.
I don't know how the layer files, like the Procreate file, would translate to PSP though.
The other thing also is just that, like, will my computer actually be okay with reading such a file is the other question. Because, my computer's a picky person, like me. So that's another thing.
Hey, Abel, how you doing, buddy? Yeah. I guess
like, there is one program that I did use on my phone, but I had to kind of kick it off because Pokemon Go wanted an update, so I had no choice. It's called Ibis Paint, and you can actually send your work straight to Clip Studio Cloud, so that way when you work on stuff later, it's in the exact file format that you had it beforehand.
Nice.
And I do that for when I'm working and like that, so that way I can easily just get stuff like, fully sent to there. I've done comics on there, so that way I can easily just get things done.
So I'm gonna let you know right up front that the startup cost for switching to iPad for
Oh boy.
sketching on the go with it is not.
I bet it's in the 2K range, isn't it?
No, actually lower. So that's good. I got the big iPad, like the big iPad with Procreate, the one that everyone recommends getting for Procreated drawing. I got that and an Apple Pencil and an OtterBox case and a screen protector kit and the warranty, and I got all of that for around $1,600.
Oh god.
It was still a lot.
Yeah.
I opened up a Best Buy credit card to pay for it, and I'll be paying that off until the end of this year. And then it'll be fully paid for, though.
Like, for me, I tend to, like, I kind of have a name in my college as, like, that scavenger, pretty much. Because I'll find anything and everything that's like, you know, at the lowest of costs. Like, one program I use to edit my videos is called Kden Live. It's almost like Adobe Premiere Pro, but it is a bit unstable sometimes. It has crashed me a few times when editing a video and I cry. But it does work pretty well. And I use that for editing my videos.
Nice.
And then when I found Clip Studio, I'm like, I am married to you.
Yeah. CSP is really nice. Not gonna lie.
It is. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to do the shading on your horns a little bit.
I got tricky horn. They're thin. I got thin horn.
I drew them circular though.
That's fine. That's very popular for people to decide to do my horns like that. I am okay with it.
Yeah. The hard part for me though is I always have trouble seeing blue.
And I got blue in my design, I know.
A little bit, yeah, but I'm mostly using like darker colors in a bit. Like the lighter the color the blue is, then it looks more white to me in a sense.
So if I'm a warlock, who's my patron? Satan?
I'll let you be the one to decide that.
What if I decide my patron is a Shuji?
What?
Give me the magic power, Shuji. Give him to me.
I barely can use magic. Well, I got magic on my character card / business card. My dad was asking me, actually saying, why does your business card have it so that your HP's at 1, but your magic points are at 200? And I said, because this elf don't know how to use magic.
I got the mana spring, but I don't got the know-how.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you're feeling pretty ebb, though. I hope you feel better. Everything okay, buddy?
I don't know. Let's see here. I still also gotta finish up your icon for if you ever come in like my chat rooms on stream.
Oh yeah.
Like the book. I might just make it like a book that has like teeth, honestly, at this point, like the one that I did right here.
You might as well just copy one of the books you already just made.
Yeah, but I have to kind of make it like, wait, I have an idea. What if the book had little bat wings and like it was just kind of flopping around, and then when you talk and it kind of looks like it's like
chomping like Pac-Man mouth.
Yeah, kind of. I could do that just easily. There we go. There you go. Okay, and then now time to draw your eyes. Okay, I'm gonna use green first to get the whites of the eyes done first. Yeah, I mean, like, technically if you removed your horns, basically, you would be basically an elf then.
Some kind of elf, yeah.
Hi there, Dark.
Oh!
Dark made a honk.
Oh.
There was one time when the honk redeem didn't work, so I said, okay, I'll do it for you. Honk, honk. And next thing you know, the redeem came, and I said, well, why? And that was funny, honestly. Okay, move that there. Your eyes are very, very pretty.
Thank you.
Guys, careful if you step into this warlock's library. He will have books that eat you. It's doing good.
Just gotta protect the knowledge, you know?
More like the knowledge wants to eat you alive as you run away, and I'm like, help!
Yeah, I'm gonna take for the side. Ever.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
You will learn or you will become book food.
Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Let's see then. Alright, and then just let me add the shines. Again, I really like how your papa did your eyes, honestly. They look so pretty.
Hey.
It looks super pretty.
We love and appreciate the Viv Papa. I'm excited to see what my other siblings come out looking like. I haven't seen any of their art yet.
Mm.
My papa only told me that they're coming into existence, not what they look like.
Oh?
Yeah.
Have you met any of the siblings, just curious, or...?
I've talked to Shiro a bit. And they invited me to play Apex with them, and I looked at them and I'm like, I don't even play rank. What do you want? Like...
It's like, sir, are you asking me that you want... Are you telling me that you want to lose your rank? Because that's what you're asking me.
I am literally something brain dead in comparison. Please no. Don't do this to yourself.
It's like, do you wish to lose your rank? Right? That kind of thing.
And they'll be like, oh well, we won't play ranked. And I'm like, it will know.
Yeah, like if you asked me to play any Sonic kind of games like that, like okay, I'll be honest. I actually have a funny story. Like a couple days ago, my dad and I went to GameStop, pretty much, and I saw the Switch there, and he's like, "Oh, what's this?" And I said, "It's a Switch," and he's like, he knows what it is, of course, but he was like, "What is on the games, of course?" And I said, do you want to try playing Breath of the Wild? Knowing full well that my dad is a Mario man, pretty much. He likes to play Mario.
Mm-hmm.
So when he's trying to play Breath of the Wild, he's like, what do I do? Do I jump on anything? I'm like, no, you just, go to that pedestal there and get your free iPhone. The Sheikah Slate. Okay, time for me to work on the shadowing for you. I think I should have fixed that one in there. Yeah, I should have done that first. I didn't do that. Eating dinner and there's a weird concoction of white rice, beef, onion, broccoli, bacon, and strawberries. And wait, strawberries?
Interesting.
Dark. I want to see a picture of this because I'm actually quite curious a little bit. You've caught my curiosity.
Well, we know what curiosity does to Shuji.
Yeah, I tend to just kind of blop. Like, I'll say this, though, that there's this one Zelda game that I actually have trouble playing sometimes because of the, stuff that happens in a sense. It's mainly the problem that I have with it is that, like, Twilight Princess, I love it, don't get me wrong, it's my favorite game.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is that the Operator Grounds is my most feared place to go to. Cause I'm afraid of rats, honestly. I'm afraid of rodents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, when my friend Adora, they learned the hard way, they were like, is it that bad? I said, I warned you about the ghost rats, just letting you know. And then she's like, wait, turn on your wolf sense. And they're like, now I understand why Shitty doesn't like rats. Yeah, I have a phobia of them. Let's see here. Also, I'm gonna take a look and see how you're going. Let's see here. Ooh, it's good. Me likey. Yeah, I need to get that third monitor set up because I have to keep going back and forth so I can see what you're working on.
That's fun.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is I put a slight blur on them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will do a slight thing like that. And then I go back over them.
Mm-hmm.
A bit lighter, and it'll make them look like they're lighting, like they're lit up.
Ooh.
So like it's an actual electronic board.
Huh. That's really good.
And then I'll put a slight blur on just the layer with these brighter red dots, so they blend in a bit.
Hmm. If you want to, like, you could probably try to use glow, because that might make them. You could also do that too. That helps with
what?
the. There's a thing on layers called a glow. If you use white, it'll make it super, super bright. So if you use a color, so say if you use red right now on top of that, it'll make them glow.
That might be a
It's in pro. It's in pro.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you go to right here, on like the layers where it says like normal and stuff like that,
Yeah.
there's like add glow basically, and yeah. It's just a small thing I like to do sometimes. You can try it if you want. I'm just offering the idea there. It's up to you to try it if you want.
I'll try it. I'll switch it to add glow right now.
Yeah, so say like if you take the layer that has the red dots already and then you duplicate it and then make that one add glow, it'll make them brighter on the top. Because it'll be referencing the layer that's underneath it, like how multiply does. Yeah, I'm gonna make the little piece of jewelry that's on top of your head right there, like gold and stuff like that. I was almost tempted to put like some rings on you too, but I think that just like this on the top is good.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Alright then, Dark, I'll take a look at it after stream, okay? There you go. Go make the yellow just a little bit more brighter. Yeah, I like that one.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, it's just going to be highlights and effects.
There we go. I'm also excited that because tomorrow I'm going to be going to visit a family member that I haven't seen in a long time.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. We're going to go out for lunch, and then when I get back home I have to do another stream and stuff like that.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing my brother in July.
Mm-hmm.
They had a baby back in end of January this year.
Oh, that's so cute.
So I got a little nephew I need to go visit still.
You gotta train him in the ways of the demon.
Well, I already started the nerd training. I sent them Baby Yoda and Darth Vader onesie for the baby.
Oh, that's so cute.
And then I sent them a Star Wars baby book.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh.
And my brother is like, "You're really doing this?" And I'm like, "I don't have my own kids. I'm gonna take yours and corrupt them."
It's like it's all part of the plan.
Yeah. Hello, Fruit Salad Puncher. Thank you for the quack. Quack.
Yeah. So Viv is drawing me in like a cyberpunk style, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said. And then I'm drawing Viv as a warlock basically. But here's the fun thing that I did. I'm gonna be adding in that he has like these books that are like his familiars in a sense. I think that's how it is, right?
Yeah.
Like,
that might be something. That might be something I try to swing to the next D&D group I play with. I'll be like, can I play a librarian warlock and just like for my familiars have floating books that try to hit people?
You can just use this pic if you want as reference for that. Go ahead.
I will definitely let you know if that happened.
Do it. If you do it, I want to know what they say. Like, well then, okay.
Okay
I mean,
then.
my sister has a character that has like a Bulbasaur as a familiar.
Nice.
Uh-huh. Okay, so should I make the staff be wood or steel? I think I'm leaning towards wood though. Let's see how it looks. Maybe a darker wood, perhaps. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Also, I am sorry that I decided to cut you off by accident. I could
No,
cut
you're
you off. I'm
fine.
sorry.
You're fine. I am just plotting your inevitable demise.
What? By the way, I don't know if I got the answer, but dude, what starter are you gonna get for Pokemon Scarlet? Just curious.
Oh, you haven't asked that yet. I'm not sure. I'm kind of leaning toward. Well, so I prefer the fire starter.
Mm.
So I might go with. The apple, the goofy apple.
But Coco?
Yeah.
He's a baby.
What about you?
I'm gonna definitely go for Coco. Honestly, I want Coco. He's a baby. I must protect him. What is it say?
I do like that they're doing like the. They're doing like how they're still doing all the different regions for Pokemon every generation.
Yee.
And now they're on the Spanish one. I'm like,
I freaked out when I saw it. One sec, babe. I do have to hear something my sister wants to tell me. So I'll be right back. I gotta mute myself really quick. Second. Thank you, CJ.
And now I have control of all the chat audio. Mwahahaha. Hello, chat. How are you doing?
Alright, I'm back.
It was a short-lived reign.
Huh?
Oh, wait, what? No, there was no revolution or hostile takeover. No.
I'm gonna go back and watch the VOD. I'm gonna be like, what did you guys plan? I remember that, like, me and my friend Clover, like, cause I'm kind of just wondering about lore thing again. Me and my friend Clover actually, made, like, our lore kind of be combined in a sense, almost. Like, when she was almost planning her debut, in a sense, she had a chibi model, okay? And I kept on making a joke saying, Clover, it's almost like as if you just walked into my shop and just drank one of my potions without realizing the effects. And they're like, yeah, so can you make the potion to make me go back into my normal self? Which I'm like, well then. Is this gonna be part of the lore? And they're like, yeah, it's part of the lore, but we have lore combined now. And I'm like, okay. Okay, now time to draw your icon that's on your shirt, honestly.
Yeah.
I really do like it, though. I really do like it.
Yeah.
You have stickers of that, right?
I did do stickers of the icon. So my art papa, when I decided to do merch, I'm like, hey, I want to do stickers of the skull design. How much for commercial rights? And my papa was like, oh, you can just do it, whatever, no commercial rights necessary. I'm like,
You think I got you? Go.
Honestly, they were just like, I just want you to have fun being a VTuber, because they like VTubers. Like, they're big fans of like Toa and Crony from Hololive. So I think they were just like, I got VTuber children, I'm just gonna support them.
Like, for me, my favorite Hololive, one of them was Pekko, and then of course I think Koron, I think their name is? Hirago?
Corone?
Yeah.
Yeah, Corone is really good. Pekora is really great. I like Pekora. She was my favorite JP VTuber.
I remember when I watched Pekko play against another VTuber. I forget I'm blanking on names because it's been so long since I've watched Hololive, because I tend to now watch a lot of like indie creators.
Yeah, same. Like, I'll sit on my friend's stream and then like never watch Hololive, which makes me sad because I love Callie.
Like, I'll watch them on here and there, but I'll usually just watch like clips in a sense of them.
The most I'll watch these days are clips, yeah.
Eh, it could be easier to just draw over this, but I'm not gonna do that because I want to suffer.
I mean, artists always suffer. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you got a point. If we're not suffering, then we're not doing it right.
Mm-hmm. I had a friend be like, "So you create stuff? That must be really cool." And I'm just looking at them like, "You do not know the amount of suffering that goes into this
Yeah.
shit."
Yeah, like, I've had friends, like, saying, "Man, you're so lucky to be a creator." I said, "Yes, I am lucky to be a creator, yes. But you do not know how much sleep I've lost because of this." Like,
Oh, honestly, just being a VTuber, you lose.
like, when I was planning my re-debut from my old self to the current self that I have now,
Mm-hmm.
I know that Dark here. I think that Darkrai is still here. I think though, they're one of the mods here, of course. They would constantly go in question saying, "Shuji, why aren't you asleep?" And I said, "Because I gotta work on the overlays and stuff like that and the panels." And they're saying, "Go to sleep," and I'm like, "No." So yeah, they like I've lost a lot of sleep to this, but I've been like so much in that creative spark. Like I think that if anything, VTubing helped save my creative spark, honestly, because when the pandemic hit, it was just like I don't feel in the mood to create anymore. It was like a really big ouch.
Yeah, honestly, forever grateful to the Hololive, uh, to Callie for inspiring me to become a VTuber, because yeah, like I was struggling to keep my passion for creation alive, and like it really inspired me to start creating as a content creator like this.
Mm-hmm.
Which if it hadn't happened, who knows where I'd be now.
Mm. Also, yeah, Onyx and Dark are saying, yeah, Shuji has a sleep problem. They refuse to sleep, and there were times that they woke up at 2 a.m. for work, and they were still awake working on stuff.
Yeah, I mean, my first 3 months as a VTuber, I got maybe 3 hours of sleep a night.
I mean, I'm used to like almost 3 or 4 because that's kind of what I had to. That's kind of what I deal with when I'm in like my art college. Deadlines everywhere.
Deadlines sound awful.
Yeah, they were, but they keep me on track though. It's kind of like a love-hate relationship almost with it. Okay, I think I got your logo on your thing, right? I think I did.
Oh, I could have just sent you the PNG.
Nah, I wanted to work on it. I wanted to suffer. If I'm not suffering, I'm not doing this right. We said this, Viv.
I know, but still, I wanted to try and save you.
I cannot be saved, I'm too far lost.
Shuji, no!
And then, like, it's like your books, like, oh, go ahead and dine, guys.
Shuji drops it. I'm just like, oh, waste not, want not. Dig in.
Oh my gosh!
It's hell! What do you want? We'll have a moment of silence.
As I scream to death and I'm going, Viv, get your books away!
Oh, wait. They're not fully dead yet. Gotta back off.
Alright, Shuji said it, they want to separate. You'll end up. Wait, Onyx, what are you doing? Onyx, wait! How dare you?
You got bonked.
Yeah, I did. But at this point, whatever. This is the life I chose to live.
Oh, hello? Oh, Shira! Shirahime, thank you so much for the
congrats.
raid! Thank you! Welcome in, everyone! Welcome! My name's Biblioteca, your friendly neighborhood book demon from Hexon Library, and most of you probably already know me. But with me today, we have a very special guest, Shuji Wakahisa, who is joining me in doing some art, and we are drawing each other. So, Shuji is doing me a great honor, drawing me as a warlock, possibly also another look for a default cult member of the Shirahime Blushira cult. And I am drawing Shuji as a cyberpunk protagonist. And we're just having a lot of fun. Oh
Hello.
God, thank you so much for the shout out. But welcome on in, everyone. Hello, Shira. Hello, King Soul. Hello, Firehawk. Zerk,
Oh,
how you doing, buddy? Bell, good to see you again. Praise be the bolt of blood, Shira. Yes.
I'm gonna go and check out and see what Shira does. Like, what do they do mostly?
Shira does a lot of chill games and some artwork.
Oh, okay, then they've already got my attention. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and click this. I'm
Yeah.
going to hit the follow, and there we go. Life is complete now.
Yes. Follow the Ice Doggo Princess.
I always want to follow more people, honestly. You know?
Yeah. You know, every time, like, I'll sometimes usually after an art stream, I'll look for people who are doing art online and raid them.
Hmm.
And I'll sometimes try to find newer people.
I try to kind of research people whenever I want to rate them because, you know, I want to just, like, you know, check and see what they vibe with, you know? If the vibe is, like, you know, there. But I do like to see what other people who other people rate, of course. So I'm like, I like this person. They rated this person, so click follow. Okay, I'm listening. You know?
Yeah, you know, and it works.
Sometimes I'll even just be on Twitch and I'll watch a friend of mine and then I'll just like kind of go onto their raid train and I'm like, let's see how far I've gone throughout the day. Okay, whoa, that's a lot. So yeah,
Yeah, on weekends you can sometimes find yourself just raiding for days.
yeah, raiding everywhere. Okay. But yeah, I'm just drawing Viv right now as a warlock of books. He apparently has two pet book familiars that would like to eat, that basically like to eat fellow adventurers, basically.
Heck yeah, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Let
Let's
me
see
see
here.
here. I just
I'm not sure if that. No, I'm gonna keep the dark color aesthetic. Honestly, it's kind of funny. Like I went ahead and didn't get any blue from you, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna just go with the dark colors because why not? Like I'm gonna just stick with all these.
I am always constantly stealing from other people's color palettes when I draw them.
Yeah, though, like I kind of just said, I'm gonna just work with this color palette because I'm liking this color palette so far right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let me grab some of the color from there. Yeah, okie dokes. And also, Dark, why you bonk me? That's rude. Me.
Do it again. I mean, no, you know what? I stand by that. Do it again.
I'm taking the water away. Meh.
Please! It's hot as
No,
heck here!
no, my water. Okay, fine, here you go.
Arigato.
I should actually take a sippy in real life, though. I should, because it actually is a bit hot. Monkey ducks. I also see you watching my stream. Ow! Who did it? Neon Y.
Good work,
In
Neon.
case if you guys don't know from on Viv's stream, my chat has the ability to toss stuff at me, and they just did. They tossed a shield and also a candle and a bomb on my head. Why? I love you guys, but why?
Do it again.
Is it because I didn't sleep for those days? Is that why? I guess
Absolutely.
that's why.
Why?
I mean, I'm sorry I was up until 2 a.m. in the morning.
How dare.
I'm a night owl, what can I say? I was actually thinking about becoming like an owl VTuber almost. I was almost debating it. But then when like my friend made that one pick, I'm like, yes, please. Let me be that thing, please.
It is very fun to watch the Gaussian blur just process slowly across the screen.
Oh god, that's a lot, yeah. Dark, why?
Noise.
Honestly, Onyx, yeah, you did show me S tier comedy last night, and I still actually listened to it a little bit this morning when I was washing dishes, and I almost dropped a few plates because of it.
Actually, there's another effect. I am just going to steal effects and blend them in and just have fun with this.
see here. One on it. But I need to show you that stuff later if you have time, of course. If you do.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because it's funny as heck. It's like, if you like, do you like comedy, just curious, something like that?
Comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Because,
comedy.
Onyx showed me something that was, like, super funny. Like, basically a guy takes on a scam email and makes it, and keeps annoying the scammers so much that the guy actually, from the scammer point of view, is like, he actually sends an email to the guy saying, "Please stop. I'm done. Stop." Like, the scammer actually gives up. And then there was one that, like, he flooded his entire bathroom almost with, like, just rubber ducks, and his roommate was like, "We need to talk." "What? About the ducks? What about them?" "They're kind of getting a bit excessive to the point where I have to move about 100 ducks just to take a shower in the morning." And I'm like, "Oh, those ducks! But they have their own society," and, like, stuff like that. It's just, like, super funny. I can't explain it. It's just super funny, honestly. Okay, I'm almost done.
I still have a bit of shading to do, but I'm actually just having fun doing the background effects now. Adding a little cyberpunk over the screen. Also, God, thank you for the restore. I did see that. Let me take that step.
I'm liking how, like, I chose green for these parts of, like, the gems and stuff like that, and it's coming out really, really good.
Nice.
Also, thank you, God. Thank you for the full restore, too, as well. I'll do that in just a minute, okay?
It's always wonderful when things come together. There we go. I like it. I also want to draw... Great, just...
What? Okay, there we go. And I think I'm almost done with your coloring, almost. I think I'm almost done with it.
And then comes the shape. I'm actually putting off doing the shading on your hair and skin by adding effects and stuff right now. I'm like, I'm gonna put it off for a little bit.
You're just like, a little bit more, just a little bit more. Oh wait, now I finally have to do it.
No.
Yeah, you kind of have to do it soon. Okay. Go. I also saw that Shira Hime plays Splatoon.
You did play that recently.
Do you play Splatoon, just curious?
I have Splatoon. I am not a very active player. Unfortunately.
It's okay. Let's see here. I just gotta add the rest of the colors from the other folders because I decided it'd be a nice idea to mix up the colors in different folders, and I'm like, now I'm regretting it. This is an empty folder. Where is the rest of those colors? I'm trying to find where the color for your book is a little bit. Oh, there it is. Okay, delete that roller. Right. Okay, now time for me to add the shadowing on the book too. There we go. And I'll take that sippy now, because I'm actually starting to get thirsty a bit. I still do like the skull design though. It looks really cool.
Thank you.
I'm wondering what I should cook for dinner. I'm thinking maybe I might have some
Cook
pasta
for
perhaps.
dinner? Even on the West Coast, Shuji, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, and?
I guess you're a late dinner eater?
Oh, yeah, pretty much. Also, if you do hear my dog barking, fair warning, she barks loud, so if she barks, I'm gonna mute my mic immediately, because it'll be probably breaking your eardrums and like that. She tends to be on my bed, which is literally right behind me, and if barks happen, then yeah, eardrums will break.
Yeah, we don't want that.
I think that my dad might be home though, my sister, so I'm gonna double check. Be right back. Really quick.
Alright, chat, we're in control again. Mwahahaha. There we go, and now it looks like Shuji is touching the background a bit. That hand. And then we did the effect on these things. To make them look like they're glitched out fairies. Which I like. I like the glitched out fairy effect that we're doing here. Hey. There we go. There we go. I thought I just did that. I could have sworn. Oh, I'm on this canvas. That's right. That's right.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm back now. I also got myself a quick snack too. I mean, now my
Nice.
doggo wants my food, honestly, even though there's no food left, Delilah. Hmm. Let's see here. Alright. Hmm? Oh no, I deleted that layer. Oh no. Okay, hang on, let me fix that. Alright. There we go. Alright. And now I just gotta color in your books and like that. Your books. Mm-hmm. I'm really liking this. Like, I'm wondering if I should make your books like, red, perhaps. That would also pop it out. Or probably like a dark green.
Maybe one red, one green, so they're differentiated.
Yeah, sure. Like green and they have like gold trim somewhere.
One red, one green, some trim, down. Absolutely love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here's what I got so far for you.
Let me pull up the stream and window. Ooh! Oh, that looks so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I dig it. I so dig it.
I'm wondering how hard it would be to make a model of this in VRA Studio. I'm just curious. I want to kind of test myself a bit of it. I don't know. My brain just saying like, do you want to make it? I'm like, tempted. And then, yeah, I'll do it like that. So like basically green and it have like a red tongue, and then but your red one it will have like a green tongue. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Who knows? I might start doing chibis again on commissions and like that, but I think I'll hold off for a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe. Just for a bit.
Maybe.
Because I want to get better at them. There we go. There we go. Honestly, really chill streams like this are really nice, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's see here, I'm gonna just do this. And then I gotta make it darker in there a bit. Although what I should do right here is I should do this. Now one question, what would you name these books, I wonder?
That's the worst of questions, because I'm the sort of person who takes hours to decide things.
Yeah. Like, I'm still deciding some stuff for my comic that I'm working on soon.
Yeah.
It's called Modern Zombie as well. Oh, I see they also put my scarf there too.
Huh?
I see they also put my scarf there too as well.
I kind of turned into a bit. I don't know. I was thinking I turned into kind of like a capelet, where it's a very short cape.
Ooh.
The back.
That's good.
And then I took your. I kind of took the bottom of your tunic design with the geometric shapes and just made them into a
Ooh,
shawl.
I like that. I like that, honestly. That looks so good.
And then I made little fairies here that are kind of glitched out. Like they look scratchy, like they're part of the screen.
Ooh.
And then with
Like,
your fingers, I added a little white and then blurred the white out under, so it looks like your metal hand, because Cyberpunk, is touching the screen.
ooh.
And then the screen, I just took a screenshot of the current stream and put it a color graphic overlay over it to make it seem like it's computer generated. And then blurred them together.
I like that, though. It looks good. Really, really good. Now I just gotta add this. So yeah, I'm gonna make this be like the tongues in a sense.
Alright, now we're to the hair shading. Gotta shade Shuji's hair.
Let's see here. Alright, one book is done, and it already looks bloodthirsty and hungry. And then I'm gonna try and add some other stuff that's on your cloak, because I should probably add that. Like, want to add like some shapes on there. But I wanted to finish all the shading.
Shuji, but elf meat's just delicious. The demon books.
Oh my gosh. I'm kind of wondering if it's like this, like those books, they were written by elves, so therefore they hunger for elves. Oh my god.
Ooh,
I'm just kind of wondering that. Is that why they want to eat elves? Is because they were made by elves, so therefore they want to eat the elves?
I mean, I'm sure there are some that want to eat goblins too. And bad luck. Thank you for the restore. You know, I was thinking, you know, I mean, you know, I'm a demon. I don't hold any prejudices. I want everyone to sin.
But see here. Gob is just like, oh no, Gob, run, quick, run with me, run!
Now, Gob, you wouldn't be thinking of running away, would you?
Uh-oh. God, imagine if I just get my hand on a library card, the books then don't notice me then. I don't know.
You know the secret.
Oh? Well then, time to go and get a library card soon from that quest that I saw down the street.
Oh no! Don't get a library card and potentially start reading. Oh no!
Aw, come on! You want to share the knowledge, don't you?
Not exactly what I want people to do.
Well, you just want to feed your books?
Some people just want to watch the world learn.
But then how am I supposed to learn if the books want to eat me? Ah! I will save in a minute, Neon, okay? Because I can't really learn if I'm running away from the thing that's going to help me learn, of course.
Oh, they're
so
just
look.
helping you get your cardio in. You sit at a
Oh my
desk drawing all
God.
day.
What?
They're just helping you get your cardio in since you sit at a desk drawing all day.
I mean, I still have to kind of go out and do stuff, but yeah. I mean, I go to the pool at night, pretty much, to do my cardio and like that. Yeah, like... Because since the pool gets really, really crowded because, one, it's summertime, I go to the pool at night, so that way no one comes in and bothers me, honestly. And I go near by the time when it's closing, so I have, like, the whole entire pool to myself then, because no one can come in then.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So, I gotta get my hands on a demonic library card. Okay, I'll have to look in the quest list for that.
I should honestly make like a library card asset.
Do it. Do it. If you don't, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send one free book from Viv's library as one of those.
Oh god, just don't start handing them out to other people.
Like, I'll just say, like, one card for, like, one use for, like, Demon Library. Use only one time. Expires after one use or something like that, I don't know.
One free pass to the library.
Of hell, yeah. Okay, now time for me to color in the teeth and stuff.
Nom 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 nom.
Well, the reason why I got the idea for the books, like, you know, eating and stuff like that is because, like, Mario 64, when you go into the haunted mansion in, like, the Boo Castle like that, there are books that come out of the walls in the library area that actually do chase Mario, and and they do have teeth.
Oh. So the only time I've seen Mario 64 ever played was when I was a really young kid, and we went to the house of one of my dad's friends, and all the adults were sitting around watching Tales from the Crypt Keeper, and all the kids were playing Super Mario 64. And I was probably the youngest kid there, so I didn't get to play the game. I only got to watch others play it, which means I was also watching. Tales of the Crypt Keeper, and that shit when I was that young kind of scared me a bit.
Have you ever seen a movie called The Dark Crystal? Just curious.
Yeah.
I love that movie. It's so good.
Did you watch the Netflix series?
No, I did not, but I have watched the movie, Dark Crystal, and I loved that movie. It was, like, super good.
The TV series is good. On Netflix, I would recommend it.
I do have Netflix, so I could give it a shot, like, later.
Yeah, definitely. I recommend it. It was fun. It's a prequel to the movie.
Yeah, that's what I heard, actually. That's what I heard. I think I have a brush that would work perfectly for this. There we go. So I added this onto your look as well.
Oh!
Thinking I'm gonna have it like that though, because that looks like it's pretty good right there.
It looks that's sexy as hell. Oh my god.
I love this brush. You want to see what it looks like in its full glory? I can show you. I'll show you with like the black though, so that's easier. Second. I love this brush. It's my favorite when I'm using like for poison smoke and stuff like that.
Oh, that is so cool.
I found it on the Clip Studio Asset Store and I'm like, I need.
So I actually have issues importing brushes from the asset store into Pro.
Do you use like Chrome or like a website to look into the asset store?
I use Brave. Which pretty much blocks all cookies.
If you have Studio, well, like what I do, I'll have to change my screen so that way it shows my actual screen if that's the case. But Clip Studio has a thing where like you click on the icon and when you go to it, you can click paint or like view materials or view your works that you've done.
Yeah.
But they also have a place to go to assets, of course, to like purchase assets. When you go to there, then you can import your assets through there. But from what I do when I go to Chrome and I download assets, it goes straight to my Clip Studio though, or at least it's my downloads in my Clip Studio. Like there's a part right here where it's like this, but it'll show like assets that are right here that are downloaded all the way.
Okay, well I'll have to go over it with you outside of stream sometime. Because I go to the website on Clip Studio and I'm like, oh, I want this brush, and I add the brush, and it says, okay, brush added, but it doesn't show a downloaded file or anything. So I don't know if it's just Brave doesn't like it or what.
Maybe. Also, hi Scatty, how you doing? I'm with Biblioteca today, actually.
Hello.
Biblioteca is the librarian of hell, and his books have an appetite for adventures like me, so I gotta be careful when I go there. I gotta sneak in a library card without them knowing.
Wait a minute, this library card's a phony!
What? But I snatched off the local demon that's right next door. I want to actually just put this like behind you, like it's like the magic that you have behind you, etc.
The joke is that none of the demons that actually live in hell want to read.
Oh man, really? All the mortals in the mortal realm want to read, but the problem is that all the books in the mortal realm I've already kind of read through all their spell books, and it's kind of like some of them work, some of them don't. Okay, there we go. There we go. Sure, like they honestly do like art and games as well too. We just wanted to do an art today so that way we can go ahead and have some fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to do art every Friday, and if I can find people, I want to like do it as a collab thing where I invite people to draw with.
I mean, I'd be down to do
and then we draw each other and do stuff like that.
Oh, thank you, Kisuke. Thank you for the resubscribe. Thank you. You can follow them basically by hitting. You can check out like you can check them out by hitting exclamation point collab. There we go. Should work. Why isn't my collab link working? There we go. No wait, that's not it. That's not the one that I want. No, that's not it. Hang on.
That's not a biblioteca. I'm gonna go ahead and collab on mine too, so everyone can follow Shuji Wakahisa. They are.
I don't understand why I did that. Hang on, let me check and see. Did I update the collab one? I don't think I did. I think hang on.
They are super awesome and super talented, and you should show them all your love.
That's strange. I know I updated it last night to Biblioteca. Hang on. My bad.
No idea.
Okay, and then Biblioteca is all one word on your channel, right?
Yeah. Wanted to keep it simple for people.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Alright, now the collab link should work. It should work now better. Yeah, there we go.
Appreciate it.
Me. Please guys, please go follow him. He's really, really awesome, honestly. He's really, really cool and he's really chill.
I'm Dragon Scotty, thank you so much! Thank you so much for listening to Shuji.
Let's see here.
Welcome to the library.
Okay, I think I'm done with this piece, actually. I think I'm done with this. It actually looks really good.
I actually think I'm pretty much done with yours, too. Other than just a little bit more shading I want to do.
The shading never ends.
No, because every time I look at it, I'm like, that should be done. Well, maybe a little more.
Maybe just one more layer, 100 more layers later. Right?
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to do your boots here, and then I'm going to call it.
Okay, I'm going to sign this right now.
Yeah. I always do my signature on a separate layer first so people can remove it if they want.
Yeah. I mean, I make two versions at least. I make one that has a signature, one that doesn't. There you go.
Me just realizing I did not lower the edge of the shading on your pants.
I'm also not sure who's online to raid tonight, so if you want to choose the raid target, we can.
Yeah, just give me a second. This. And I just realized I need to put some shading into your grade.
There we go. Alright, and that's it.
Alright. highlight in the braid. Honestly, the shading work never ends.
Yeah, it never does, honestly, because you're like, I think I could just add one more, just one more. And eventually it becomes like a 3D render, and you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, and that was the paint bucket tool instead of the blur tool. That.
I'm saving the picture right now, too, as well, so I can give it over to you.
I noticed something.
There we go. Okay, file saved. There we go. Hey, Scotty.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just going.
Hi, Fable. How you doing? Welcome on in. If you use a vector layer, you can change the color of lines, or just use a clipping layer. That's all. But so, how you doing, Fable? What's up? I'm right now with Biblioteca. We're drawing each other right now.
Hi.
Yeah, Fable does really cool dragons, honestly. They draw dragons and they're super cool. I've seen them draw their dragons and it's really good. Like, they make all sorts of dragons like that, and I love it.
We do
I'm
love,
doing pretty
we
good.
do love good dragons. But I also
Now
like
I'm gonna
evil dragons.
you. Then again, you have books that want to eat me alive, honestly, and I'm like, why?
It's not just you. They want to eat everyone.
Oh dear.
And we drew Shuji as a cyberpunk protagonist. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and sign this.
I already signed mine already.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal the blue from the fairy.
Good. Yeah, I'll let you choose the raid target for this raid, because I don't know anyone that might be online, actually.
Yeah, let me go ahead and take a look.
I mean, I don't know if I am a ninja. Thank you, Keisuke. Thank you for the 100 biddies. They just fall to my head like rupees lovely. So, hi, Keisuke. There we go. I'm just saving all these, that way they're easily done. I'm gonna end my time lapse like after stream is done, so it doesn't crash my computer.
Fair. Okay.
When we do the raid, could you send me their name in Discord, so that way I can go ahead and copy it into my chat?
Heck yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Let me just. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead. Oh, wait. So I'm going to need to.
With feeding people, let me read them. I mean, if you can get them to not eat you first. You never know who truly is a ninja. Yeah, that's true, Onyx. Also, Keisuke, those are cute emotes.
Okay, there we go. Alright, I accidentally did the signature on a layer it should not have been on.
Ah, okay.
And I renamed that. Alright.
I'm just really proud of this one that I did. Yeah, looks good.
I'm excited.
Maybe one day I'll actually draw you a non-chibi form, and I'm like, hey, so about that one picture I did for you. Here's it in non-chibi.
Non-chibi form. Oh no. You know, I'm not seeing really anyone I follow really doing art. I'm gonna go to the main Twitter page and look in the art category and see if there's any young, promising VTubers doing art there that we can maybe make their night.
Okay.
Sometime.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, it's nice to support.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Who's working on something real nice that could use the love?
Who's gonna be the victim? I mean, what? And also, if you want, later I can show you how to do the stuff on Clip Studio later.
Yeah, not tonight, but later, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna open that one in a separate tab for myself. I see someone drawing bunny girls, but they have a lot of viewers.
Oh my gosh, babe.
What? Look, it's a thing. It's a
I ain't
thing.
saying anything. I'm just going like, oh my gosh.
Scroll,
I'm
scroll,
just laughing a
scroll.
little bit.
Scroll, scroll, scroll. Bunny girls. Save that later. Scroll, scroll, scroll.
I'll see if I can also look through the art category because I see like a lot of people that are online, although they are like actually there is one person though. Also this one too.
I'm looking at someone right now. Also,
Oh,
thank you
well.
for playing the Bonk Pyro for 10 bits. Arigato gozai. Out. Here we have. Here, I'm gonna send you one right now. They
Okay.
don't have a lot of viewers, and their art's looking pretty dope.
I want to see.
Where's my mouse? There's my mouse.
Let's see here. Let's see here. I can't listen to the stream of it because I have Twitch muted because it will go onto my stream.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, their art is beautiful.
Right? And they don't have that many viewers, and they've been at this for over 2 hours.
You know what we need to do?
We need to rate them.
Yes. You need to get them to love. Okay. I'm gonna go over to the just chatting area on my side so that way I can go ahead and rate on it. Get ready for the rate on out.
Alright. Well, Shuji, it was an absolute blast hanging out with you. I look forward to doing it again sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
And do more art together. I mean, you know, I really enjoy hanging out with other artists and getting to, like, hang out and learn tools of the trade and stuff like that. So I really appreciate you hanging out with me tonight.
Hey, no problem. Honestly, it was a lot of fun, and I really wanted to collab with you for a while because when you invited me to that one time on the New Year's, it was a lot of fun. It was really a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Now we get to do a collab. If you ever want to do one again, just let me know, of course, okay?
Heck yeah, maybe we'll have to make this like a monthly thing where we get together and just do art.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. Just like make sure you let me know ahead of time, because then I have to plan in my schedule, of course.
Oh yeah, no, I like to plan things usually at least a week in advance, if not more. So it's Daijobu by me.
It's okay. But also, one thing I noticed, also they have followers only chat, so I'm gonna let my chat know this. Do know this, that they are also a followers channel only, so be sure to give them a follow. Their art is amazing. Also, let's spread the love, okay? Let's spread the love, alright?
Absolutely, because it's some amazing looking art. So...
Okay. Copy their name right now. And then, if you want to mute me, and then, if you want to mute me, you can, and then we can just do our daily outros if you want. I'll try to catch up with you on your rate if you want, alright?
Yeah, sure. I'm just going to go ahead and deafen myself, and I'll talk to you after I get the raid going, and I'll send you the art.
Okay.
Alright, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay then.
Bye-bye.
But yeah,
Alright, everyone. We're going to go ahead and raid try51 _. They have follower only, so please note that. We're going to go ahead and put together our raid message. And we're going to do... Actually, we're not going to do the laughing emote. We're going to do... We'll do both. Actually, we'll do both. And we'll do, artists rating... Artists raid. Alright, everyone, please copy that raid message, and we're going to go with that for our raid message, artist rating artist raid. Everyone, have a wonderful night, sleep well, and I hope you all have a good time. Alright, everyone, take care, bye-bye!
How have you been? It's been a long time. I missed everyone. Oh, thank you for the raid. Oh my god, double raid? Eh? Hello everybody. Hello, Biblioteca. Biblioteca, thank you for the raid. Shuji Wakahisa. I don't know if I'm saying this right.